Yeah. It's the Shizzle Show with your boy D Shizzle and my co-pilots. We stay rocking. Yeah. And we taking off.
What you got on, son? Yo. Nah, son. Hey, what you doing to me right now?
It's a celebration, baby.
No, what is? I don't even. Hey, bro. Hey, we gotta restart the Shizzle Show, bro. I love you, Serge. You know you my 100%. Hey, peace to whoever made this track right now. I can't remember. I think it's
That's
Bruno.
that Bruno Mars, bro.
Hey, but yo, I can't rock to the Bruno right now, bro. Hey, look through, bro. Come on, I just gave you some funk.
I just gave you some funk.
Man, you gotta put some
hard shit on. How's this like the number one song in the
bro.
country for weeks and you can't ride to that?
It's cool, but
It's a celebration, baby.
hey, but hold up, man. I'm
It's a
Shizzle, man. I got to
celebration,
rock the
baby.
whole Shizzle vibe, homie. I
Oh.
can dig it. You know, first of all, what's up, everybody? It's the Shizzle Show. I can see, man. I need my DJs here with me, man.
Where
I
them
can't
damn
have
DJs
Surge
at?
with- Man, my DJs,
Man,
they're going through
you
some things, man. I don't know.
crazy.
Like I said, bro, you my man, but, you know,
You gotta come in
I
on
got
that party
to come
vibe,
in hard,
baby.
bro. I got to come
I
in
know,
hard.
I know.
Surge brought me in a little moist.
Yeah, he did. It's a little
It's
sprinkle.
alright, though.
It's
It's
little
still
sprinkles.
Shizzle
It's
Show.
raining
You
outside,
know
so
what I'm
you
saying?
know what I mean?
Yeah, I
It's raining
guess.
outside. It's
I
a
guess
little
it's,
soggy.
you know,
You feel me? We alright.
I came
We
in, the
alright.
studio lights were off at the station. So
Nah, don't
know.
do that. Oh, it was not off. The studio lights was
Nah,
on.
I turned them on
Right.
when I came in. This
Yes, sir.
No, Serge. I don't know, Serge. You did say you was gonna hit me though. What?
Told you. Gotta hit you with the bang it, bro.
I had to sprinkle you with the number one for a little
Number
taste.
one, John.
All right, so
It's a little
all right.
soggy, but we gonna tighten it up.
All right, we good.
You know what I'm saying?
We good. How's everybody doing out there, man? It's the Shizzle Show. Usually I'd be banging my, you know how it is, and I'd already be telling you. But we got Surge on the ones and twos, I guess, this afternoon. It's all good. He gonna get us right.
Hey, he got it.
Come
He
on,
got
man.
it.
King Prez in the building. Already
the
with me. What's up,
building.
bro? How you
Man,
doing?
chilling,
You want some
chilling,
Young
chilling,
Ma?
man.
There's so many
Chilling,
so many
loving
here,
life
bro.
right
Young
now,
and Me?
man.
Yeah, you can play that Young and Me.
It's Sunday. You know God is always good on a Sunday. Fun day. You feel me?
Yeah. All right. Hold on. Hold
Ooh.
on. Let me see. Because I got to do my intro as always. I didn't even feel right there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Come on now. I know we was just with Master P. You might be a little shook from yesterday.
That was an
Still,
awesome, phenomenal interview,
Serge,
my man.
Thank you, bro.
Phenomenal
Thank you.
interview, my man. I'm telling you, bro.
Thank you. Here you go. It's what?
It's the Shizzle Show. It's the Shizzle Show.
Yeah.
It's the Shizzle Show. It's the Shizzle Show.
Yeah.
It's the Shizzle Show.
Yeah.
It's the
Serge got
Shizzle
us
Show.
right.
It's the Shizzle Show. It's the Shizzle Show. It's the Shizzle Show.
Yeah. What's going down, everybody? What's going
Yeah.
down? All right. So, we right now. All right. Sunday afternoon, it's the Shizzle Show.
What's up?
Shit, I need to quit saying 4 p.m. She needs to say about 4:30.
Man, the party don't start till you come in, Shizzle.
Well, we here doing our thing. And in regards to what you were saying, yesterday was super lit, man, and I appreciate, thank you for what you said. It was awesome, man. Shout out to our station, man, Ohio Radio. We was there, Serge. We had a good one. First of all, I want to thank Miss Rachel Spate Hudson, because she's the one that brought Master P to our city, which was awesome, the Robarts Arena. It was super lit. Master P, man, he was actually there. We got a chance to do an exclusive interview with the brother.
That's what's up.
We got into a little whatever it was when we talking about cryptocurrency, but I understand where he was coming from. If you're making, like Master P said, $1 million a week, cryptocurrency really isn't on your mind, probably.
It's
So
not your top priority.
yeah, it's not exactly, brother. My man King Prez in the building with me. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's not your top priority, so I understand that. So it's cool. But overall, we had an awesome one. I informed the people about the Rap Snacks, that he owns Rap Snacks, which we have here on the wall at the station.
Okay.
And, just a few bags, because I got to put, I keep forgetting it. The one bag of Migos ones. When I was telling them yesterday, it's these ones, they're the wavy ones, and they got this good flavor. I got to bring us all a bag, for real.
For real.
They busting. And then I was letting the people know about the noodles, man. We're about to have rap noodles coming out, dropping soon.
Oh, wow.
And Master P was like, damn, I didn't know you knew about something like that. Yeah, because I was like, bro, I do my research a little bit.
Yeah,
especially a brother at his caliber, his magnitude.
You got to.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you got to show him the utmost respect in what he does. So it was a beautiful thing, man. And once again, like I said, shout out to Miss Rachel Spade Hudson. And what the event was called, the Look Who's in Business 5. What she does is she gets a bunch of minority businesses together. There's there's a venue called Robarts Arena there. That's where we have the fair at and all kind of stuff.
Right,
It's a pretty big venue. She gets them all in there together and brings in a special guest. The year before last, I met Miss Deb Atney from Love and Hip Hop, which happens to be Waka Flocka's mom.
Right.
I met Miss Deb. Miss Deb is cool. Shout out to her and Laney, who's her business manager. And I also got a chance to meet Caesar from Black Ink.
Oh, wow.
So that was cool. That's who she had last year. And then this year, Master P, and it was awesome, man. And it was an awesome interview. P's a really cool brother. And he's a legendary, man. That's a legendary cat, man. That's a living legend.
You got another legend
you know?
in the building today, too.
Yeah. We got a brother that's from the Sugar Hill gang family.
Yeah.
From the family.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That was affiliated with the situation, as well as, I don't know if y'all remember, this is our day. You know what I mean? Rob Bass and DJ Easy Rock. That it takes two to make a thing go right. He was in on that situation. The brother's also been a bodyguard. I'm going to let him tell you about it. He's a multifaceted brother from seasoned, from the old school that's been doing this thing. He's going to drop some of that knowledge, wisdom, and understanding on us.
I just,
you know what I'm saying?
hey,
I could dig it. You know, I love having the OGs.
Oh,
up in
yeah,
this
we
piece.
got to have the OG. Hey,
love having the OGs.
Congrats to you on the iHeartRadio, man. Big time.
As well
brother.
as my family, you know.
Yeah, I'm so proud of y'all, man.
Ohio.
Like,
man.
Y'all doing y'all thing, man. I was just telling you outside, man. Like,
thank you, brother.
It don't matter what guests you have on, you know what I'm saying? This y'all platform, you feel me? And when you growing like that and people seeing you growing, man, that's much love and much respect, bro. Like, people can only hope to grow like that, you know what I'm saying? I'm still working to be relevant in this game, you know what I'm saying? Even though I know I'm a superstar, I still got to work to even get a little bit of nothing. You feel me? For y'all to have that type of achievement for iHeartRadio and the teamwork and the camaraderie I see around here. I'm going off the scenes. This the teamwork and the camaraderie, man. Y'all gonna make it. Y'all got what it takes, man.
Thank you, brother.
I'm proud of all of y'all, man. For real. I'm glad y'all just let me come on the show just to just be a part of this situation. It's like real dope, man.
Yeah, thank you, brother. I appreciate it. And I like how you said the camaraderie, because that's strong, man. Like, we got to like each other. When I was just clowning in the beginning of the show about the shit, I'm just clowning with my man.
Yeah.
You know, it's all love.
That's why I hit him with a 24 karat
word. You know what I'm saying? Like, we just clowning and shit. And that's how it is with our team, man. You know, it's all love amongst our team. And when you have a strong unit that's first of all working towards us, keep God first. Then you're working towards the same common goal. You know what I mean? Like, things can happen with that right there. And none of us like that negativity, none of the negative energy and all that. And like I said, man, we come together, form like Voltron, and keep it moving and try to grow our individual situations as well as our units coming together.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like 5 fingers, put them together, form a fist.
Right.
So we come together and make it happen. And that's what we're just trying to do.
Right.
And, you know, appreciate, once again, thank you, brother. And shout out to iHeartRadio.
For sure.
You know,
Shout out.
For, you know, recognizing
the real.
our get down.
Recognizing the real.
Thank y'all very
You know what
much
I'm
for the
saying?
opportunity. As well as the other avenues that we got from that one situation. We're on Apple Podcasts. We're on Google Podcasts, as well as Spotify Podcasts.
That's exponential growth for you,
Word.
ladies
So
and gentlemen.
that's just like other avenues. It's like for you independent artists out there. You don't want to just have your music on iTunes. You know what I mean? You want to have it on Ingroove, CD, baby, everything. You know what I mean?
you wanna have your own
different
website.
places.
Yeah.
So just in case, not everybody goes to one.
right. But you also
But you can attack everybody on that
you
one.
wanna make
Attack
sure you have your
everybody
own-
on that one. Attack everybody on that one. So have your music and have
everywhere.
be popping in different
everywhere.
places. Go ahead, bro.
But make sure you have your own website. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the things in the 21st century
essential.
that we have over all other artists, man. We have the opportunity to direct people to our website to get direct sales. So we don't have to worry about getting that check or going through arbitration when the money comes directly into our account. You know what I'm saying? And that only comes from us working together as underground artists and really sticking to our guns.
No
You
doubt.
know what I'm saying? It's good to diversify your portfolio, but your main bottom line need to be your bottom line and not somebody else's bottom line.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying? So
That's real.
there's
bro.
a lot of things going on, like, man, working with G-Man. He's teaching me a lot about the game, man. Like, he took me under his wing, which is big, you know what I'm saying? Original of hip hop, saying, yo, I'm gonna take you under my wing. So he's like teaching me all the game right now. He got a school, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let him explain that. It's just so much going on right now where it's time for hip hop to actually make that change. And it's radio stations like this that keeps everything going, because you do from underground to the mainstream, you know what I'm saying? And we need that. So if we don't really have that, we ain't got nothing. If we don't stick together, we ain't got nothing. And we got to start using the platforms that we have to consolidate our resources so that we can begin to make our own money and keep our own dollars within our own, genre of
that's
music.
something that I was really feeling about Master P. Like, that brother was about investing in his own self,
Right.
and his own just resources and abilities and what he can do, besides trying to go outwardly
Right.
to make something happen.
Right.
You know?
Right. And
that's awesome, especially for a melanin people.
Look, shout out
You know what I mean?
shout out to all the New Orleans, you know what I'm saying? Even Birdman, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the folks in New Orleans, man. Y'all laid the really real talk. E40, you know what I'm saying? It's E40 and New Orleans, man. They was really the ones that put it in your trunk and put it on the map. You know what I'm saying? Really going out there, getting their stuff, gigging, selling out the trunk of their car, making that money and showing that hip hop was relevant. You know what I'm saying? They actually made hip hop relevant with the hustle. You feel what I'm saying? They made industries come to them, and they cut deals that most people couldn't cut. You know what I'm saying? It's like the first original hip hop artists came on the scene. They laid the foundation for us to have something. You see what I'm saying?
Very true.
You see, and then once they got moving, then we kind of got shifted around. Now you come to the middle part, you start having real true entrepreneurs, your P. Diddy's, all these cats that start knowing how to be entrepreneurs. I ain't saying whether they successful or not successful, because they bottom line tells that, but how you operate your business tells a lot about who you are. You
That's
know what I'm
true.
saying? You feel me? So you have to make sure you operate in a clean business, and I think that's where we're at now. I think now it's about operating a clean business, because you got the alphabet boys that ain't playing with you. You feel me? So you have to be able to operate your own system, and that's what I'm learning. That's why I'm under G-Man, who's the originator of hip hop. He defined the term hip hop. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of things going on that he could bring to this table. A lot of OGs. Y'all have Papa Wu on here. Shout out to Papa Wu, man.
Yeah.
You feel me? Y'all got a lot of things going on, man, that people, when they finally gravitate to what y'all got going on, we as artists, me as an independent artist, me working with other artists, we need to make sure we're squared away this time so that we get all our monies, not just some of our monies. We need to really understand this game. And that's what a lot of these OGs is bringing, is all how they got shorted. Now they're going to teach us how not to get shorted. And not only that, to have exponential growth, not just doubling your money, but learning how to make your money 10 times, 100 times, 1,000 times, 10,000 times, and being able to do that, and then investing and diversifying your portfolio. See, a lot of brothers don't understand that, I'm just a rapper. Nah, you more than just a rapper, man. You the face of your franchise. You know what I'm saying? When you look at it like that, you the owner and the face of your franchise. So you got to understand what's cracking. And I think that now the OGs, we got young OGs. Our OGs are like in their 50s and in their 60s. They still relevant. They still can move. We got to learn how to use these OGs. You know what I'm saying? We got to learn how to sit at their feet and really humble ourselves. Because a lot of brothers these days, especially the young ones, they don't know the history, and that's why it's such a mystery. And that's why they look at him all sideways, because they ain't looking at, oh yeah, this a relevant cat, or this LL Cool J, somebody like that went into the industry and signed a deal. And I'm not hating on signing no deal, because if the money's right, man, and the situation's tight, make it happen. Because I want to sign, but I want to sign a $1.5 billion deal to do movies and different things like that, because I've seen the OGs do it. So instead of waiting, I'm finna go right into the game saying, look, I already seen what it is. I'm better. I can do better than that, because I got them with me. I got the OGs with me, so we can do these movies and do different things like that. And I just don't want to do street movies no more and hustle movies. You know what I'm saying? I want to start doing outer space movies, Steven Spielberg movies, George Lucas type movies, and changing the whole scope of how we look at things, and giving kids an opportunity to dream again. You know what I'm saying? And stop talking about the same cyclical stuff, or we gonna whip up the work. You know what I'm saying? Except we putting some ABC mumble rap to it. No disrespect. Shout out to all the mumble rappers. Shout out to all the artists, yo. I will never diss an artist. Never diss an artist. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody. But there's certain things that we got. It's a certain genre that you in that I gotta say it. And it may sound bad, but it's not bad, because you making money off of it. So how can you hate making money off of it? Okay. All right. So we got to get everything moving, man. Shizzle, how everything rolling with you, man?
Coolin', bro. We got DJ Winn in the building. You know what I mean? I appreciate you starting the show with your boy. We're going to get back with it with King Prez
in the building
in just a minute. Let them know we got a special guest that you brought, bro.
Oh yeah, man. This my mentor, my man, my money man. G-Man's in the building. You know what I'm saying? The originator of hip hop. He defined the term hip hop. You know what I'm saying? He gonna come back later and holler at y'all and let y'all know what's going on. I like to have them explain themselves when they come here, so I don't have to give no. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna edify him though. He's one of the best, man. He's mentored so many people. Tupac, Biggie. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let him go into details about more, because I'm telling you, when I sat up there with him, and I've been rolling with him for like the whole weekend, bro, my mouth has been like this.
Yeah, that's how I was just sitting for 5 minutes.
The whole, you feel me? So it's like when you're in the presence of legends, man, real legends, and you know why I love it? People don't know he a legend until he starts saying stuff, and then when they see it, because the brother's so humble. You feel me? He's so humble that people just think he's just a regular brother, man, and that's how he conduct himself. And I got so much respect, because he's teaching me how to be humble in the game. Because I go out, I'm on fire. I wear my jewelry, I'm flashy, I'm doing all my stuff. But he's like, yo, you know, it's another way to do this thing. So it's good to have somebody like that I can look up to. That's good. That chose me. You feel me? He chose me, and that's why I got so much respect for the brother, and I know that I'm going on the right direction. And having people like my man Shizzle, having people like my man from Ohio, because I'm going to Ohio soon, so we going to continue to work and do what we do.
That's what's up. So we'll be back with you in a minute. Yeah, bro. See you in a second.
All right.
No doubt. It's the Shizzle Show. I hear you rocking in the back now, Serge. I've heard a few little instrumentals doing this thing, bro. All right. Hey, Winn. What's happening, big homie? DJ Winn in the building. And check out my shirt. Check out my cool shirt. Yeah. Have a seat, my brother. Right here. Boom. DJ Winn in the building with us. You know what I mean? Coolin'. How you doing, man?
I'm a little tired, I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, well,
night at the club, couple nights, and
that's what I'm saying. It stays moving. Every time I talk to you, you've been on tour. You've been doing something. You know what I mean? I see you stayed in the gym.
Definitely been in the gym.
Yeah, bro, you look
Trying
healthy.
to be in the gym.
You know what I mean? You look a lot slimmer, my brother.
Trying to be. I'm just trying to be healthy, you know what I'm saying? My age, you just trying to be healthy. It ain't about, trying to look good. It's just about having that good health, you feel me?
And keep it moving, because you do have that rigorous schedule, bro.
Definitely.
You stay moving. You still going back and forth to the ATL?
Yeah, I just flew in last night. I flew back and then went straight to the club. Then was at the club till like 4 a.m.
Boom.
Yeah.
So what's up with DJ Winn, man? How you been, bro? How you been?
Man, I ain't complaining, man. I'm just out here working, man. Just trying to figure out, the next move, you know what I'm saying? Been working on the album. Actually, the album about done. I got maybe about 2 more songs on there.
Okay.
Just working with different artists who you know what I'm saying, just out here working,
You've been in game for a while. You've been in. So how you feel about today's music compared to how it was back then? You know
I
what
mean,
how you feel about
I feel like
being Winn?
I feel like you know. I mean, I'm 42 years old. You know what I'm saying? I've been DJing since '91. You know, I came up in the '80s. You feel me? Like listening to all different type of music. I feel like the music's good for its era. Everybody gonna have its era. The '90s had what they had. You know what I mean? The 2000s got what they got. And where we at now, it is what it is. You got to respect it for what it is. You know what I'm saying? I don't ever hate on what's going on. And as long as I can find good music in between all the music I don't like, then I'm doing good. There's some good music out there. You just got to see it for what it is.
I agree. There's some goodness out there.
Definitely.
Especially I like this little DaBaby dude.
Oh yeah.
I like he rocking, bro.
Yeah, the
nice. Baby, that brother's rocking.
Yeah, I like No Cap, Rilo Rodriguez out of Alabama. Them boys going hard right now. It's so much people out there. You know what I'm saying? I like what Florida doing too. You know what I'm saying? We still doing what we doing. So.
What on that note, what you got to say about Florida, man? And they artists, because brother, it seemed like a lot of hatred. That's what they always talk about. Oh, we hating on this. Florida doesn't have enough unification amongst.
If you want my opinion, I think it's more unification now than it's been in 20 years.
Big facts.
Okay.
So people can say what they want to say. It just takes time. You know what I'm saying? It's generational change. It takes time. You get what I'm saying? Decades go by and you see it. But I think people working with each other more now than ever. It's always going to be hate. It's always people. Opinions is opinions. You know what I'm saying? So, but I think we're at a good place. You know what I'm saying? People really doing their thing, and I feel like the support is what it is.
Okay. Yeah. You think artists are getting their just due?
I mean, yeah, definitely. If you put in the work, you know what I'm saying? If you put in the work, you just got to put in the work and stay consistent. That's all this game is about. It ain't really no big secret. You know what I'm saying? Like it's so much when it comes to the music. You know, it's so much you could speak on. You know what I'm saying? Like how the everything has changed with the internet and different things like that. But I feel like people focus on the internet sometimes a little too much and forget about the grassroots type of thing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, CDs ain't really relevant. But it depends where you go. I just did a promo run through the Carolinas for 2 weeks, and I did Mississippi, and I did Jackson, and I did Arkansas on the road. You know what I mean? Put out, and bro, back in them little country towns, they own CDs.
So people
they
still
selling mixtapes, in the stores.
Ain't all the way digital.
I'm saying, like, so it just depends where you go. You know what I'm saying? When you look at Florida, we probably not on the CDs, but at the end of the day, I look at it like this: McDonald's don't ever stop advertising. Burger King don't stop advertising. Walmart don't stop advertising. You still see commercials, and they billion-dollar companies. They still always gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? So to me, I feel like putting posters in a city that you trying to promote at doesn't hurt. Even if they not on CDs, it's still if you see it everywhere, you might pick up your phone and be like, "Damn, I done seen this 100 times on every corner. Let me check it out and see what it is." You know what I'm saying? So people gonna pick up the phone, and it's just quicker to get to it. Instead of having to pop the CD in and listen to it, it's quicker to get to it now. You got a phone. You can scan bar scan it. You get what I'm saying? If people put the QR codes on there,
yeah.
You know, so I mean, and then you got to focus on the internet too. But on the internet side, the downfall that I see with the internet side is a lot of people is I know it's Spotify and I know it's about your streams and all that, but people paying for streams now. So to me, it's like, how you know what's real and fake anymore? You get what I'm saying? Anybody can buy 100,000, you know what I mean, a million
like you
streams.
Could buy your own,
I mean, they doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like
to make it look a certain.
I'm just saying, like,
that's
true.
So
if you could buy it, then So I always tell people like this: a hit record is a hit record. That's it. Simple as simple. If it's a hit record and it go. It don't matter. So you always gonna win with that. So I always say to work on your craft. You know what I mean? Focus on the music and and
keep it moving.
Keep it moving.
So you stay touring?
Oh no, I've been working. I was touring with Coast to Coast for a year. I toured with Coast to Coast and DJ tour. Did a whole tour, the Midwest tour. We went did Chicago every month. We did Houston, Dallas, all over the country, man. And I did that for a year. And after that, when I got off there, I got a label offer for an independent label. Mm-hmm. They got Jay Green.
Oh shit.
They got Kalen for real. He from LA.
Okay.
Doing real, and then we got Burger on the label and a couple other people. And so I've just been working with the label for the last 8-10 months, just doing different things.
Go
you know
ahead.
what I'm saying? Yeah, that, and then just working with, you know what I mean? Just working on my
So
stuff.
you more of like an exec with the label?
No, I ain't really exact. I'm just whatever need to be done that
Just
I
to
know
make
how to
things
do.
flow and
Yeah, I'm just trying to
happen.
win.
Yeah.
At this point, I'm just trying to create a success story with an artist.
I can dig it.
That's it.
When do
I mean, this the thing. Like
go ahead.
like when we was on the road, just doing like I had set up the whole run. We did radio run, and even though that he would really not ready for radio per se, because you know when you do radio, you should do a whole campaign around it. But I still set up radio runs while we was out there doing the street promo, touching the people, going to meet with the DJs. You know, but doing that, I only use the radio for content because content is really key. You know what I'm saying? So I use the radio portion of the content. We'll come back and really worry about the radio when we actually ready for the radio. But while you're doing that, so you know, it's just about staying consistent, creating all the content, show people that you out here working. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So basically, that's what I was doing, setting that up. But that wasn't my. So while we were out there, we were going in the streets, touching the people, going into projects. You know what I'm saying? Like handing little bands and stuff out, talking to the kids, just really
putting in that footwork.
yeah, that groundwork. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
But at the same time, like so my whole thing of saying this is that I'm a jack of all trades. You know what I'm saying? I'm willing to do whatever it takes. So it's like even me having the name of DJ Winn, I'm still out there. Even though we was out there and we had somebody that was putting up the posters and stuff like that, I still jumped out and put up the posters. Like you gotta stay humble, you know what I'm saying, and never ever get out. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these people think they done made it already, so they feel like they too good to get out and put in real work.
And that's not even. You got to get out there.
I'm just a humble dude. A lot of people be like, every city we went, people like, man, oh, you win, yeah, cool. But I'm still out here working. I'm trying to win.
Trying to get it.
Still trying to win. And when I win, I'm still gonna be trying to win more. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, I just look at things different. But I'm a different type of person. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, you just gotta stay humble and just keep putting that work in, no matter what.
When do you think the DJs still break the music like they used to?
No, not the ones that I see. Because you got to remember when I left with Coast to Coast to tour for a year, I lost a lot of my job. I gave up basically my position. Me in Florida as a DJ, being on all the hottest concerts and all that. You know what I'm saying? And I knew I was taking that risk. You know what I'm saying? And then when I got back, people was calling the whole time I was gone. I'd be gone 2 weeks, home 2 weeks, and people were still booking. But I was turning down a lot of dates and then they would stop calling because they was like, they went on the road touring. I was gone, right?
Yeah.
But when I came back, I'm like, damn. I'm talking to all these DJs. I'm like, y'all not on this music? Y'all not on this music? And even me being gone, I was still in tune to what was going on here.
What was on and popping.
And it's just they not doing it. It's like I don't understand what it is. I don't know if it's just get a laptop. And no disrespect to the DJs. You know what I'm saying? I'm all for the DJs. I supported DJs my whole way up. My whole way up, I supported the DJs. So, that's how I could take a record and get it played, because I respect the DJs. If they needed help, I helped them. They needed DJ drops, whatever they needed. You know what I'm saying?
Love.
I show love. You know what I'm saying? But they not really breaking records like they should, bro. I don't know if it's just get a laptop, get all the music that's going right now. Now you a DJ. I just don't understand it. I mean, I even DJed last night. I left my headphones. I was like, damn, I ain't had no headphones. I asked it was 3 DJs in the building. I was like, man, y'all got some headphones? They're like, we don't even DJ with headphones. I'm like, man, I could never imagine not DJing with headphones.
You can't hear how the mix is going.
That's what I'm saying, but it's just like because they made it easy where you look at the computer and they just trying to line shit up.
That digital.
And people like using sync buttons and shit like that, which is cool. I understand it's a new generation, but it really ain't the same. You know what I'm saying? But I honestly don't think a majority of the DJs really trying to break records. You feel me? They're really not, you know what I'm saying, which they should be. But I feel like maybe nobody taught them why they need to be breaking records, or maybe they don't understand the craft of why they're supposed to be doing it.
I think maybe just like these artists, they might have lost a little bit of the essence of why DJing is DJing, and I don't really think they know the realness to it. It might be just popularity, and I think that's cool. But they never really did the knowledge and really know, you know what I mean? Where don't know nothing about a needle or nothing to vinyl.
Yeah,
they don't know
but it's the thing,
about the real.
And I'm cool with that though. because I understand it's like
And
I
think
was
by
saying.
skipping that, they may not have a certain.
I agree, but that came
You know?
with technology. You know what I'm saying? Because when they
Yeah.
started making new technology, you can't get mad at the new kids because that's not what they doing. But
That's true.
it
That's
still
true.
don't change the art of breaking the artist or breaking new music. And you got to understand.
That's
listen,
true.
it's levels to.
That's true.
Now check this out. Check this out now.
Gotcha.
It's levels to breaking an artist and just supporting your record. Two different things. Supporting your record. I played your record in the club last night. That's supporting your record. I might play your club, your record every time I DJ in the club. That's still supporting the record. Breaking the artist is playing that shit every time you DJ, running that motherfucking shit back, and promoting that artist on your pages, on your social media, calling other DJs saying, look, man, y'all need to get behind this record hot. Calling every DJ, like that's breaking an artist, is standing behind an artist 100%.
And
I get a lot
helping them work his record.
That's what I'm saying. But that's breaking an artist, not
They ain't
not
working
I
shit.
support. It's a difference between I supported your record and I helped break this artist. That's the difference. So a lot of artists be like, I even hear artists say, "Oh, such and such DJ played my record one time in the club. He broke my record." That's not breaking a record. They don't know the education on it. You know what I'm saying? That's not
Winn
really
just
breaking.
gave
That's
y'all a
supporting.
jewel, y'all.
No, for
really,
real
if you
now.
was listening, he just gave you a jewel on how a real DJ is supposed to go about it. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, though, bro.
But that's what I'm saying. But a lot of I don't know where the breakdown came. Maybe the older DJs didn't felt like the new DJs was taking their so they didn't want to teach them, because that's how I be sometimes. You get what I'm saying? Me coming up, I'm gonna give you the blueprint, because you got to remember one thing: you could give somebody the exact blueprint, but they have to have it in them to run the blueprint.
That's true.
They got to say, "I got it in me." Okay, I'm gonna do this. You get what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
you know that's the difference. So me, I always been. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you what to do, because I'm already one step ahead, and I'm comfortable with who I am. I'm gonna win regardless. You feel me? I'm gonna stay winning, because I'm the way I think and the way I move. I'm gonna do what I do. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we could be here all day talking about this music. You know what I'm saying?
We was talking about that earlier. I think it's like endless. You can never learn enough. It's an endless journey, musicalness,
Endless. For
So
sure.
what's up next for Winn? What's up next, bro?
I mean, really,
You say you
I'm
was working
just-
on that
Yeah,
album.
yeah. My album it's almost done. I don't have a name for the album yet. But I'm working on it. I got a lot of nice artists on there. You know what I'm saying? Solid project. But this is just a introduction, just to be like, you know what I mean? They're gonna take me serious. Like, you get what I'm saying? It's like when I was when I started really working on it a couple years ago, it was a lot of promises from big artists who I helped break. You know what I'm saying? So me waiting on verses and I got you and all that, man, it just like kind of made me like, you know, feel ill about the shit, just waiting on people. And I was just like, you know what? I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna fuck with who fuck with me.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna go get these young people who out here really working, who really want it and
hungry.
deserve a chance. That's hungry. That's what
hungry.
I'm saying.
Yeah.
So that's why it took me so long to really get to where I'm at. But this first project really just gonna be like, I'm showing y'all I'm serious about this shit. Cause once it come out, the shit solid, and it's just gonna make more people want to be like, damn, I need to be on that next project. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And then even then, I'm gonna pick and choose the right people, cause I don't want fake support. I want real support. You feel me?
Yeah, right.
And that's what it's about. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that, and then just, you know, I'm always gonna be pushing my documentary. The only thing I wish I would have did, I wish what I would have did.
Let's
If
throw
I
that
would have
up
had
right
the
here.
budget to push the documentary how I really wanted to,
Mm-hmm.
it would have went a lot further, and I feel like it would have impacted people more. You get what I'm saying? Because it's very
Mm-hmm.
motivational. But I ain't had a capital to really push it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, when I'm always talking to artists, you know what I mean? Like, you got to keep pushing, and you need a budget and this and that. You're going to need a budget regardless. I know that.
For that advertising
From
and
having,
all.
but I'm saying, if I would have had 100 bands to put behind my project, I would have did it all day long.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying?
And he's talking about right
I
there.
probably
the
put 10
documentary.
behind it. You get what I'm saying? So, you know, but it did good, and I'm always still push my story. You get what I'm saying? And I might make another one.
True.
Because the story is just, that's a rough draft of my story. You get what I'm saying? So much more. The people that know me personally for 20, 30 years, they know it's more to the story.
Hey, you still rock with Forgiato?
Yeah, my dog. Always.
No
Yeah,
doubt.
Yeah.
How's that brother doing?
He doing good. You know, he always working, man.
Yeah.
That man don't stop working, man. Like I said a long time ago, he work as hard as I work. You know what I'm saying? And he grind as hard as I grind. His determination, he gonna go. I see he moving to more to the to a country, not country lane, but like he moving, switching lanes. So I know he trying to get a feel from what I see. You know what I'm saying? What he trying to do. So you know,
trying to flip it up a little bit.
Yeah. Which
These
I think,
days
I been told him that though. I told him he should have went to that lane before. You get what I'm saying? Because I feel like he would have won. Yeah, because when you rapping about street stuff, you know what I'm saying? And I just felt like they never took him serious. You get what I'm saying? Because they felt like you really ain't from that or whatever they might have thought. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I always told him you need to go to that lane. So really, I like what he doing right now. You know, and he good working. That's my dog. That's like my brother, man. We friends before all this music.
Yeah, man. Shout out to 4G Blow. That's
For
who
sure.
we talking about right there. You know what I mean?
For sure.
Because Winn and that brother, y'all been rocking with me since I was 96.5 FM.
But listen, but then when I'm trying to tell you, you were like, I think you was telling me, you say y'all part of iHeart or something right now.
Yeah,
but it's the thing. I love that. I love to see y'all excel and do better. But you got to remember one thing. I wouldn't care where I'm at in life or how big I get. I'm always come back no matter where y'all at.
And you've always shown that love, bro.
Exactly. It might take me a minute to get in here because I be having a lot going on, but I'm here.
Yeah, you've always
shown that love. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
I drove an hour.
I was talking to you.
I drove an hour here today.
You was on
tour.
tour.
You feel me? Like, it's all for the love, man.
Yeah, and it's from day one you've been there. A1 from day one, DJ Winn. Appreciate that support. Yeah. And that brother, like I said a little earlier, man, he gave y'all some knowledge. He dropped some jewels on how you real DJs should go about it when you trying to break these artists and really help them out. You know what I mean? For real.
You got to think about it like this.
Give him some more, bro.
No, I'm saying you got to think about it like this. So if it's an artist coming up and you see what he doing, you believe in what he doing, you really help break them. Now, all of them might not come back and show you the love. But all you need is one or two of them to say, damn, this the DJ that really fuck with me when nobody was fucking with me.
Hell yeah.
Then the people that's gonna show you love. So when they getting the millions of dollars and one of them come back and show you that love, you're gonna be like, damn, this was worth it. You might have helped 10, but only one can't show you love. It's gonna be worth that one. Mm-hmm. Period. You know what I mean? So you just gotta pick and choose. You know what I'm saying? And just do the shit with a good, clean heart. That's how you win, man. Having a clean heart with this shit. You know, because you got to remember, God gonna bless you regardless. Even when somebody fuck you over and God know you done did the right thing, it's just the way of the world. Period.
And stay genuine and real, because I gotta say that about you. You've always been a genuine, real brother, humble cat from day one.
I can't be with who I am though. That's the thing. Everybody not built like me. You know what I'm saying? You can't expect everybody to be built like you, because everybody you meet not gonna be the same as you.
That's real.
So you just gotta learn how to deal with people. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like a lot of people who first meet me, they don't know how to take me because I don't really talk a lot to everybody, you know what I'm saying? But once you get to know me, you're going to be like, damn, dude, cool. You know what I'm saying? He's straight. But when you first meet me about it, damn, he kind of stand off. It's because you can't just be cool with everybody.
That's true.
I want to see how you coming before I'm, you know
what I'm saying? Before you all run up on me with all that bullshit. I
done been through too much in life, period. You know what I'm saying? Not to do that. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I'm blessed. I'm alive, man. I'm out here working. I'm still focused, still pushing, man. That's all I can ask for.
Keeping it moving.
Straight up.
And that's what you've been doing, Winn.
That's it.
For how many years you been in the game now, bro?
Too long. I've been DJing since 91.
90, shit.
Yeah, started DJing in 91. I've been in nightclubs since 96.
Damn.
So, I'm still in the clubs. I mean, I'm not like I used to. Or,
yeah.
Let me say I'm not like
still
I used
DJ
to be. I'm
Winn.
still DJing in the clubs. I mean, I DJed.
Yeah.
Last night I DJed. This week I got a show in Tampa, and then we doing Roddy Rich on the 9th at the Hall. So I'm picking and choosing what I want to work with.
Okay.
And then besides that, I'm on the road DJing for Jay Green and Berger and the label. Whatever the label need right now, that's like I committed to that because I want to see them win. Mm-hmm. They're good people, got good music, and I'm just trying to have a success story.
Okay.
That's the key.
No. With the label,
mm-hmm.
What about artists? Are y'all signing artists?
Not at this minute.
Okay.
Because they already got the ones they working with.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? At this
That's
minute.
real.
But it's not to say if we don't see somebody who like we need
that's popping.
We gonna grab
a little something to them.
If I see somebody that's you know what I'm saying that's really like man we need man I'm gonna put the word in and be like look we need to grab this artist up.
Play the little A&R thing too with the label, like you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. But it's really just jack of all trade, whatever need to be done. You know, bro. I do graphics. You know what I'm saying? Like do commercials. I do whatever need to be done, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like if I know how to do it, I'm gonna do it. If I don't know how to do it, I'm gonna find somebody who do know how to do it.
Hey, so Winn, if the people want to reach out to you for other than your DJ services,
yeah, my number the same. My number wide open to the world, man. My number ain't never gonna change, man. 727.
There you go.
753-8160.
Don't call him with that BS either. Give it to him one more time, Winn.
727-753-8160.
That's what it do. And you open to be booked for DJs?
Yeah, just depending on my schedule. Nah, I don't do no bar
Nah,
mitzvahs.
just fuck with you, man.
I don't do no weddings.
But I'm saying, hey, if you wonder, book the homie DJ Winn, you know what I'm saying, and get your party rocking for real.
I get a lot of people want a consultation, you know what I'm saying? But I always tell people, like, I can more motivate you than anything, because you can't teach people what they need to learn. If I try to teach somebody in a couple hours, it's going to be flooded with information. They only going to remember one or two things. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm more of a motivator. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people they don't understand, like, what it really takes to get up and go hard for what you believe in. If you ain't sacrificing time to you can't be 1 foot in and 1 foot out of this shit. You got to be 2 feet in, focused and working hard. Even if your budget ain't there. Like, I never, like, even with my documentary, my budget wasn't like what it wanted to be, but I never stopped pushing it.
Yeah.
I still gonna go hard with it till I can't do it no more. Till it, you know what I'm saying? Boom, and then I know I gotta move on to the next thing. But I'm never gonna forget what I work.
Hell yeah.
I think a lot of people push records and don't stick with them long enough. Mm-hmm. You like put a song out this month, you expect the shit to blow up, and then 2 months later you ain't out there working it. My message to artists is, if you working a single, this is a contact sport. Get out here and contact people. Shake some motherfucking hands. It's still relevant to go in the club.
Yeah.
When the DJ get there early,
Mm-hmm.
fuck with the DJ.
Buy him a drink or something.
Get him a thumb drive.
No doubt.
Chop it up with him. Handle business. It ain't always about paying. It's about networking, building that relationship. A relationship is way more worth than any amount of money.
That's real.
That same DJ that could be in that club 5 years later, because you gotta remember, artists eventually, like, if you love music, you might get you another artist when you done rapping. You might get you a label. You never know what you're doing. So these same people 5-10 years later, they might be in a position to get you where you need to be. Yeah. But you didn't network with them when they was in the little club that you was like, just a little DJ in the club.
Yeah, like you're too cool.
You gotta think different.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And remain humble. That
of
humility.
Course. Always.
Because that ego, that'll have you not networking in the right way. Or if
yeah.
you are networking with that ego too much, people, I ain't trying to rock with them.
Exactly.
Ain't trying to get their number. You know what I mean? You got to be cool too.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. That's what's up, man. So they can book you, which is cool.
Yeah, they can book me. It just depending on the schedule.
So you back here for a minute.
I'm in and
go
out.
back on tour.
No, I'm in and out. Yeah,
okay.
no, I'm right now. I'm just working with a label. So like, if I got to go for 2 or 3 days, 2 weeks here, it just depends on what's going on. But right now, I'm in and out right now.
Where's the label, in the ATL?
Yeah, in Atlanta
yeah.
and LA. So it's kind of like it's Atlanta, LA, and then we here in Florida. Burger here from Florida. So we all over the place.
Yeah, I had a good one with Berg. Shout out to Berg, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Billion Berg. Yeah.
No, I'm talking about Burger.
Burger.
Yeah, Burger. Yeah.
Oh,
Not Ice Billion Berg, but shout
yeah,
out to him too though. That's my dog.
Yeah, that's the homie right there.
Yeah, that's the homie. Yeah, Coach, all that, man. Shout out to
Coach,
him. Yeah, that's my dog.
Coach,
I know everybody, man. But
I'm
talking about Burger from Melbourne.
Oh.
If you ain't on him, I gotta put you on him.
That's what I'm saying. I haven't had that brother on the show. I rock with a little bit of everybody.
He Jay Holler, you know Jay Holler, right?
Yeah.
From Tampa. That's his manager. He managed him.
Yeah, I'm
gonna connect y'all. Cause cause y'all, I need to get y'all the music. Get
Slide
him
in here. Yeah. Shout out to the
But Burger been around a long time, man. He been around down there as long as Ice Billion Bird. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, definitely need to link up with that brother. Word. Shit. You got any shout outs? Anything you want to say to the people, man?
I just want to, man, just say keep God first. Keep pushing. That's it.
That's what it do. Man. Definitely appreciate having you.
I appreciate y'all. Shout out y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? And for y'all to keep doing what y'all doing, man, it's a blessing, man. So keep pushing, man.
Yeah, it is.
Levels. You got to level up, and that's all y'all been doing, man. And y'all ain't quitting. Y'all stay consistent, man. So I respect that, man.
Thank you, brother.
And like I said, I'm always gonna come in.
Yeah. I appreciate you, bro.
Appreciate you, man.
Yeah, without a doubt. Yeah, so we're gonna take some pictures and stuff. You know what I'm saying? DJ Winn. Hey, Winn, where can they check out the documentary, bro?
Yeah. The documentary on iTunes. Yeah, the documentary on iTunes. It's on Amazon. It's everywhere but Netflix and Hulu. I can say that. So you can look everywhere. It's on Xbox. It's on the Play Store. It's everywhere, and even on YouTube. But it's all for sale. I don't have it nowhere free.
Yeah, go ahead, get your money.
Actually, you know what? I got it one spot for free. I'm gonna just tell y'all, if y'all want to watch it for free, go to my Instagram, click the little link in my bio and go to the Vimeo account. You can watch it for free there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Besides that, you got to pay for it. It's everywhere. So,
Man,
but it ain't much. A couple of dollars. I ain't
y'all gonna
taxing
spend that
out
little
here.
couple dollars for the documentary.
But I ain't tripping. But hey, if anything, to get somebody to watch something for 45 minutes is hardest thing to do because people attention span is short. But if you go watch it, I guarantee you, watch it from beginning to end, you're gonna be motivated. You're gonna find something that's gonna inspire you to keep pushing harder, and that's bigger than anything to me. It ain't about the money.
One other quick one, real quick.
No, you good?
Since you slimmed down, bro, I see you. Have you changed your diet?
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
How is it now? What'd you cut out?
On the road, I don't eat perfect, but I
doubt.
eat better. I don't eat perfect on the road, but I eat better. But when I'm at home, I just really be. I got me one of them air fryers, so I cook.
That's what I got.
cook like took turkey burgers, and eat a lot of spinach and kale.
That kale,
broccoli, a lot of that
kale
green,
help you
yeah,
out.
a lot of green stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's all about portion control. I don't just eat like the big meals. You know what I'm saying? And I always have a cheat meal. And I don't call it a cheat meal. It's just I know when I go on the road, I might not eat good. You know what I'm saying? Or one time this week, I might eat a meal that tastes good. Because if you just constantly eating some food that, that you ain't necessarily like, you know what I'm saying? Like, not that it don't taste bad, but I'm just saying you want to, you gotta treat yourself. If you don't treat yourself, you're never gonna stick to a good plan because it's a lifestyle change. You can't look at it as a diet. It's a whole change of your lifestyle.
True.
So that's my thing. Like I said, I'm
if you used to
42. I'm
eat
just
burgers and wings at 3 a.m,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? You gotta, it ain't going down like that.
Yeah, and then it's the thing. If you going straight for 2 or 3 months, and then you mess up a little bit, it's cool to mess up a little bit. It's okay. It's okay to have them burgers and all that. Maybe not at 3 a.m, but it's still good to mess
Right,
up.
to
You know what I'm
indulge
saying?
a
Yeah,
little
it's all about willpower. Knowing that if I mess up, I'm good. I'm going right back. You can't look at it like I messed up. You got to look at okay, boy, that's my little. My little cheat meal, whatever you want to say, and I'm going back to eating, how I'm supposed to eat. But hey, that's pretty much what it is, man. I be like, I eat a lot of turkey burgers, grilled chicken, and a lot of spinach, and a lot of greens. That's it.
What's your favorite cheat meal?
I don't really got a favorite cheat meal because I'm fat. I eat everything. I ain't never gonna be slim. You feel me? And I'm cool with that. I just want to be healthy. You know what I'm saying? And feel better. If people don't understand, like exercising, going to the gym is good for your mind. It ain't just about health. It's good for your mind. That
Health
shit,
all the way around.
It do something to your mind. You know what I'm saying? And out here, you just gotta, you gotta stay healthy. You gotta keep a good mind, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people out here that's that fight depression and all these other things. So believe it or not, if you go to the gym and move around, it helps that. You get what I'm saying? That's what you got to do. You got to keep pushing no matter what. Because everybody go through something and feel like these days there's so much of it going around. You know what I'm saying? Like people fighting depression and anxiety and all this other stuff. So you just got to, it all start with you no matter what you want to do in life. I always tell people I wouldn't care if I quit doing music tomorrow, right? And I wanted to open up a pool company or a lawn service. I'm going to have the best lawn service. I'm going to promote that shit like you ain't never seen it. You get what I'm saying? So
Hell yeah.
me saying that is no matter what you do in life, you got to go hard with it.
Go hard.
Yeah, and I can't lose because everything I do, I go hard for. I can't lose.
I like that. You can't lose, especially if you go hard.
Trying to tell you.
Hell
Stay
yeah.
consistent. Consistency is key.
That's what I
Yeah.
quality
And
with
content is key. I'm
consistency.
mad I ain't got a cameraman to film this.
That's what I mean, quality. Yeah, like quality.
Cause content is key.
True,
yeah, this
content.
needed to be up somewhere, but it's cool though. Next time I'm gonna bring cameraman.
Well, we live right now. So,
It's cool. Yeah, that's cool.
But you
But
tag yourself. Yeah, I know
content
what
is
you're
key.
saying.
Listen, I preach that to my artists, man.
That's
I don't
real.
care. Content is key.
And quality content.
Of course, that's what I'm saying. Cameraman. That's why you were saying it's being on live. Live is cool, but you need that cameraman. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
See, I know how to camera, but I ain't no cameraman. I can't film myself. See
True.
what I'm saying? Or else I would.
True. That's what it do, man. Once again, appreciate having you here with us, DJ Winn. You know what I mean? If the artists want to send you some music,
Yeah.
do you accept their music?
Yeah, of course, all the time. But the thing is, this is what I tell people. Because people come up to me and be like, oh, I need your email and this and that. But I tell people, there's no way I can, if I go live right now or whatever, or give my email out, I'm going to have 200 emails within 2 hours. Easily.
That's real.
I can't listen to 200 songs. It's not going to happen. But
Yeah.
I tell people, if you stay consistent and be like, when, why I sent you that record, I give you my number. I'll be like, call me and say, hey, bro, it's in the email. It's cool. I'm gonna say this, like, I didn't get nowhere where I was at without bugging somebody or being consistent. If I want it done,
persistent.
that's what I'm saying. If I want it done and you got what I need, I'm gonna hit you up 100 times.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, I need it. Unless you
that.
gonna cuss me out and say fuck me, then okay, I'm gonna be like, hey, bro, I need this here. Like, you know how many times I call artists when I hear a good record? When I hear a good record, I be like, hey, bro, let me get a clean version. Day go by, hey, bro, let me get a clean version. 5 days go by, hey, man, you tripping, bro, I need a clean version.
Hell yeah.
You know, I do 7 mix shows. I'm on 7 different radio stations in different parts of America, really. I do Lake Charles, Louisiana. I do Arkansas. I do Valdosta. I do a mix show in Nashville.
And then St. Pete.
I do St. Pete, yeah. 99 Jams,
99
I do that.
yeah.
I do that. It's a few more stations, so I'm consistently doing mix show. You know what I'm saying? So every week I'm on the radio somewhere. So I always tell people, like, even though I might not be in the club 5-6 nights a week, I'm on that radio every week.
Yeah.
So give me a clean version. You know what I'm saying? So if I like a record, I'm gonna reach out and be like, hey, man, let me get this record. So I'm persistent. So, you know, it doesn't bother me if an artist is persistent with me. That means you want it. That means you want me to hear your record. So if you got to call me 5-10 times sometimes to say, hey, man, I sent you that record, man, you get a chance to listen to it, it's not going to bother me to bug me.
But be cool about it.
Yeah, be cool about it. But I'm saying, don't be an asshole and be cussing me out. But I'm just saying, hey, bro, I'm just reminding you, you know what I'm saying? And some artists get it, and they send me their records, and I get to it, and I listen to it.
Mm-hmm. Hey.
Got to.
Kind of like me calling you while you was on the road.
Yeah, you were patient.
Hey.
You were patient.
Hey,
I know
okay,
it.
Bro. No doubt. I know how you do. You okay? Boom.
Right, but you ain't give. But listen, but one thing, you ain't give up on me, and you ain't take nothing I said wrong.
No,
no, I know, but I'm just saying because a lot of times you would mess up, I was like, you know, I was in the middle of doing something, but I was like that, you know, it's my dog, I'm gonna do it.
Mm-hmm.
I got you, but you know, I got all this going on. I got this, so I might have been short with a message one time, but you still was like, when I still, you know what I mean? Could you come in? So like that's what I'm saying, but you see that and you understand me. You get what I'm saying? So it's the difference, you know. And we people. We all humans. Who don't make mistakes?
Hell yeah.
Who don't wake up in a bad mood maybe one day and a happy mood the next day? Who, you know what I'm saying? Who living perfect? Ain't nobody living perfect. It's a try by every day. You know what I'm saying? Get up, be happy for life, and put God first and keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? So,
that's real. God first and keep it moving. Hell yeah. Shit, I ended on that right there. God first and keep it moving, man. Appreciate you as always, Winn.
Yes,
you know
sir.
What I mean? And hey, y'all stay tuned. DJ Winn, bro. It's like a legendary brother here in Florida. Been doing his thing, man, for a while, for a long period of time. I appreciate him for rocking with me all this time. I've been doing my Shizzle thing, you know? That's what it do, right here. Shizzle Show. Hey, Serge, you got anything queued up, bro? We got any jams that we can
throw a mix on or something?
Yeah, you got what kind of mix though? Because
I could throw on a Gino Lexus mix if you want.
What kind of mix is that?
He got a bunch of different songs on it.
All right, we'll with that.
Not to cut y'all off, if y'all ever want a nice radio mix,
I'm saying,
you can send. Remember you?
I'm saying it's some out there on.
That was some Winn mixes.
No, it's some out there on my mixtapes right now. I've been doing a lot of radio mixes.
Okay.
It ain't no cussing on it, but they blends. It go crazy.
Yeah, we good.
Yeah. Let me know.
They on it. All you got to do is search them up. You go to my mixtape. Y'all on the internet, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can play them right off of my mixtapes. All you got to do is go in there and search them.
I would have to download it and then load it up.
Oh, you had download.
Yeah,
okay.
I got download.
We're actually on the radio program.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna sing y'all something.
Yeah.
Y'all want to take a little break, whatever.
We got like 9 shows on. We got 9 shows on the network. So
I do 20 radio mixes a week, literally for different radio stations. Mix. Yeah, so they be like 18-minute mixes. So y'all want to take a little 20-minute break?
Yeah,
keep it moving.
I'm with it.
Check out that Win or Lose, man.
All right, man. I appreciate y'all time,
man. Without a doubt, man. Let's go take some pictures.
Let's do it.
All right, we queued?
Yeah, I'm about to throw it on right now.
All right, so that's what's up, man. It's the Shizzle Show. Appreciate having DJ Winn in the building right here in the Shizzle Show, Fly High Radio, doing our thing. We'll be back, man. We got plenty of people in the building, man. Got a couple special guests doing. If Bub's over here talking, man, I messed it up. Yo, we lit right here at the Shizzle Show. You get to a little mix. That's what's up. We'll be back. Yeah.
DJ Gino Lexus.
I need your body in ways that you don't understand, but I'm losing my patience. Cause we've been going over and over again. Girl, I just wanna take you home and get right to it. No, I gotta kiss it, baby, give it to me, lick it inside and out. You know that I just wanna make love. Want you to scream and shout. And baby, we're now deep in it. Now, I'ma slow it down, cause ain't no speed limit. When we're moving at the speed of sound, we gon' turn all the way up when the lights down. Why you too good, Miss Lady? Go on, put that booty up, baby, when I want. You know I'ma go crazy when your legs in the air. You know your pennies never getting in the way. You know I kinda like it when you make me work for it. Hey, you got it all the tied up skirt. Get that in the bed, I'ma lock the door. Shake that like boom chakalaka, boom chakalaka. We don't need nobody watching us. No eyes but your eyes. Ain't nobody here but you and me. Licking your private parts. And I know you love your privacy. You don't need a shower, you already wet. Know the power telling me I ain't ready yet. I say bitch from beers, baby. When I lick it, I put tears in it.
You know what time it is. Report to the dance floor.
See you at the corner of my eye, leaning on the wall, looking fly. I want you to come be with me. You're the only one I wanna talk to, but I don't wanna rush. I'm here, then will you make your move? I see you, I hear me. I want you, why don't you come to me? I can be what you need, oh baby. I'm standing here waiting, I'm burning. Get to know me, come and get to know me.
Yeah, you know what time it is. Check this out. You know what it is, I'm back in the building. Security strap still stacking a million. Stunt with a stallion, something Italian. Or maybe Puerto Rican, you can catch me in Paris. I'm in it to win and I'm willing to carry the game. If you think I'm not, look at the carrots. Look at me, man. Hop up clean up out of the phantom. The people go screaming like an opera anthem. Let's go. I did it before, do it again. I got it to blow, got it to spin. Flies before, cool as the wind. Got hits, go back like juice and gin. Yeah, shine the best in diamond necklaces. My extravagant taste and style perplexes them. They know I'm they wanna get next to him. She having a fit cause she wanna get next to him. Yeah, you know my name. You know my mother name.
I ain't Mr. Right, I'm Mr. Right now. I keep women thongs coming along. You visibly set stones, some in a prong. I can tell you ain't never had someone this long. One night, have them humming my song like girl, you ain't know I was coming in strong. Now you know not to come at me wrong. I get right,
You're looking just a little too hard at me, standing just a little too close to me. You say you're not quite enough to me. You're sipping just a little too slow for me. No doubt you play it real cool, homie. Got me thinking, what is it you do for me? Tripping a little more than I should be. So let yourself go and get right with me. To sign you up, we can get right. Before the night is up, we can get right.
love for all. Lie and die in the fire where I learned the ball. Uptown is the place where I lay my dome. On the streets of the Bronx where my family roam. Oh damn it, we home. Heater got a player haters can feel the flame from my heater. I never really liked to play a fool like that, but I love to succeed. See foes fall flat, flat like deja vu. And I got another clip down a deja crew. I said pissed out, Don P, Mo with the pissed out. Just cause I'm pissy don't mean you should miss out. Keep them in the 50s and hundreds all arranged. Anything less than that, you keep the change. Not filthy rich, but I'm barely broke. Blessed with flows to keep you hooked like dope. Friends call me guns, sons call me trife. Cause I'm quick to slide off and slide this up in your wife. And that's life, you should learn how to treat her. I guarantee Peter knows how to the end is in the Bronx, call me Lex. Cause I push a Lex and I rock a Rolex. And I lounge on Lex, and I love sex. And I wave on sets that be trying to flex like Dex. God rest your soul, but when you're playing cards with guns, it ain't no time to fold. Ho, New York, got crazy game, but out of town, it's all the same. Brooklyn, crazy loot. That's because when it's beat, they ain't scared to shoot. Harlem, know how to play. Mac the 600, getting crazy pay. Cause out of Queens, got it on lock. Strapped with the running up in your spot.
But if it wasn't for the Bronx, this rap probably never would be going on. So tell me where you from.
Uptown, baby. We get down, baby. I'm for the crown, baby.
Now if it wasn't for the Bronx, this rap probably never would be going on. So tell me where you from.
Uptown, baby.
I came to party. Your girl was looking at me. She's a haggler, no, I'm not tagging her, but you don't want them boys to come over and start asking you what you wanna do. What you trying to do? What you wanna do? What you trying to do?
Yo, NR, pop beat, say what? That's the man. With his manager Chris and the label The Jam, still flossing, showing your rocks. Ain't you dudes heard Grammy, man, we stole your watch. It go Indian style, knees bent and dashiki. Strapped with the baby, BT. Juicy at the bar, looking good in the brown dress. Order 6, and them things ain't around yet. Persona all thugged out, loud and clear. Said straight Henny, just grab me a beer. You see I'm reppin' now, and my mommies, I got a now. Got them clowns at their feet, they hot stepping out. Left that whack label, cause I don't like. I'm like a hammer that you hold in your hand. I make hits at the white boy club while I'm buying the bar. They like, hey now, you're an all-star. They go,
homeboy, I came to party. Your girl was looking at me. She's a haggler, no, I'm not tagging her, but you don't want them boys to come over and start asking you what you wanna do. What you trying to do? What you wanna do?
East Point, smoke some dank. Call it Paul in the high. Decatur. Old National got skanks. Everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Check it. Well, it's the M.I. crooked letter. Ain't no one better. And when I'm on the microphone, you best to wear your sweater, cause I'm cooler than the polar bear's toenails. Oh, hell, there he go again. Talking that bend corners like I was a curve. I struck a nerve, and now you about to see the southern player serve. I heard it's not where you from, but where you pay rent. Then I heard it's not what you make, but how much you spend. You got me bent like elbows, amongst other things, but I'm not worried. Cause when we set up in the party, like I'm out, you scurry. So go get your shine box and your sack of nickels. It tickles to see you try to be like Mr. Pickles. Daddy Fat Sacks, B-I-G-B-O-I is that same mother to them knuckles to your eye. And I try to warn you not to test, but you don't listen. Giving a shout out to my Uncle Donnell, locked up in prison.
Now throw your hands in the air and wave them like you just don't care. And if you like fish and grits and all that pimp shit, everybody let me hear you say, oh yeah, yeah. Now throw your hands in the air and wave them like you just don't care. And if you like fish and grits and all that pimp shit, everybody let me hear you say, oh yeah, yeah.
Stopping, hopping like a rabbit. When I take the Nino Ross, you know I got to have it. I lay back in the cut, retain myself. Think about the shit and I think it well. How can I make my grip? And how should I make that nigga straight slip? Set trip, gotta get him for his grip as I dip around the corner. Now I'm on another mission, wishing upon a star. Snoop Doggy Dogg with the caviar. In the back of the limo, no demo, this is the real. Breaking niggas down like Evander Holyfield. Cheers to the next episode. I make money and I really don't love hoes. Tell you the truth, I swoop in the coop. I used to sell loot, I used to shoot hoop, but now I make hits every single day with that nigga, the Diggy Dr. Dre. So lay back in the cut, motherfucker, before you get shot. It's 187 on a motherfucking cop.
Hello? I wish I was a little bit taller. I wish I was a baller. I wish I had a girl who looked good, I would call her. Wish I had a rabbit in a hat with a bat and a 6'4" parlor. I wish I was like 6'9" so I can get with Leoshi, cause she don't know me, but yo, she's really fine. You know, I see her all the time, everywhere I go, and even in my dreams, I can scheme a way to make her mine. Cause I know she's living fat. Her boyfriend's tall and he plays ball, so how am I gonna compete with that? Cause when it comes to playing basketball, I'm always last to be picked, and in some cases never picked it off. So I just lean up on the wall, or sit up in the bleachers with the rest of the girls who came to watch they handball. Dag y'all, I never understood black, why the jocks get the fly girls, and me I get the hood rats. I tell them scat, skittles, kabobble, got hit with a bottle, and sit in a hospital for talking that mess. I confess it's a shame when you living in a city that's the size of a box and nobody knows your name. Glad I came to my senses, like quick, got sick to my stomach, overcome it by thoughts of me and her together, right? So when I asked her out, she said I wasn't a type. I wish I was a little bit taller, I wish I was a baller, I wish I had a girl who looked good, I would call her. Wish I had a rabbit in a hat with a bat and a 6'4" parlor. I wish I was a little bit taller, I wish I was a baller. Wish I had a girl who looked good, I would call. Wish I had a rabbit in a hat with a bat and a 6'4" parlor.
game. Rules, ain't got time for fools. Money on my mind, so my non-rules. Time to make way. Niggas getting crazy, paid and hating bitches for the games they play. So nigga, rule quick, but better be quicker than the next motherfucker on the trigger. Cause I'm static, starting to be a fucking habit. Gotta keep my automatic or get my ass kicked when I'm traffic. It's kinda rough, man. I drop a bucket, little thug life, nigga screaming. Fuck it, I love to throw my middle finger to the police. And no bucks, no justice, no peace. I'm smoking blunts till I pass out. Yeah, nigga, getting ass out. Rolling in my niggas' glass out. Driving fast, talking to bitches, whipping cash out. I'm with my niggas, fucking suckers. I'm bucking buttons, smoking chronic, motherfuckers causing ruckus. It's the last of the drink, pull over. Can't hear a damn thing sober. High till I die. Low till they smoke me, the shit don't stop till my casket drop. I'm high till I die. Low till they smoke me, the shit don't stop till my casket drop. I'm high till I die. Low till they smoke me, the shit don't stop till my casket drop. I'm high till I die. Low till they smoke me, the shit don't stop. Shit don't stop, don't stop. Lord help, Lord help.
Shit. You done fucked up now. You done put two of America's most wanted in the same motherfucking place at the same motherfucking time. Y'all niggas about to feel this. Break out the champagne glasses and motherfucking condoms. Have one on us, alright? Picture perfect. I paint a perfect picture. Bomber hooches with precision. My intentions to get with you with that and double OP. Dog, my fucking homie. Use a cold ass nigga on them all.
Show enough. I keep my hand on my gun, cause they got me on the run. Now I'm back in the courtroom, waiting on the outcome. Free Tupac is all that's on the niggas' mind. But at the same time, it seems they trying to take mine. So I'm gonna get smart and get defensive and shit. And put together a million march for some gangster shit.
So now they got a slate. Two multi-millionaire motherfuckers catching cases. Bitches get ready for the throwdown. The shit's about to go down. Me and Snoop about to clown. I'm losing my religion. I'm vicious on these stool pigeons. You might be deep in this game, but you got the rules missing. Niggas be acting like you savage. They out to get the cabbage. I got nothing but love for my niggas living life.
I got a pit named P, she niggerina. I got a house out in the hills, right next to Chino. And I think I got a black Beamer, but my dream is to own a fly casino like Bugsy Siegel and do it all illegal and get scooped up by the little homie in the Riga. It feel good to you, baby bubba. You see, this is for the G's and the keys, motherfucker.
Now follow as we ride. Motherfuck the rest, two of the best from the west side. And I can make you famous. Niggas been down for years. So how can they blame us? I live in fear of a felony. I never stop belly needs. Motherfucking G's. If you got it, better flaunt it. Another woman. Two of America's most wanted.
Check it out. Hit you with no delay into what you saying, yo. Silly with your ice grilly with the dilly, yo. When I be on the mic, yes, I do my duty, yo. While up in the club like we while in the studio. You don't wanna violate, baby, really and truly, yo. My main thug, Dylan ain't Julio, he moody, yo. Type of brother that'll slap you with the tulio. Real shook, scared to death, act fruity, yo. X that, look at shorty, she a little cutie, yo. The way she shake it make me wanna get all in the booty, yo. Top mistress of the banging misses and videos. While I'm with my freak like we up in the freak shows. Hit you with the shit, make you feel it all in your toes. Hot got all my people in red clothes. Telling my metaphors when I formulate my flows. If you don't know, you're messing with lyrical player pros.
You
like
really
that.
wanna party with me? Let me see just what you got for me. Put all your hands where my eyes can see. Straight buck wildin' in the place to be. If you really wanna party with me, let me see just what you got for me. Put all your hands where my eyes can see. Straight buck wildin' in the place to be.
Quiero hacerte tantas cosas sin enamorarte. Quiero que te sientas cómoda si vamos aparte. Así como tú quieras te hago el amor y pa' mí. Modélame, bebé, en ropa interior y de pensar que yo contigo quiero estar. Querer probar algo de ti para no olvidar. Yo rapapapay, oh, 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 y rapapapay, rapapapay, así es que la quiero, rapapapay, rapapapay, oh, 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 y rapapapay, rapapapay, así es que la quiero,
Sigue bailando, mami, no pare. Acércate a mi pantalón, dale. Vamos a pegarnos como animales. Si necesitas reggaetón, dale. Sigue bailando, mami, no pare. Acércate a mi pantalón, dale. Vamos a pegarnos como animales. Muévete a mi ritmo, siente el magnetismo. Tu cadera es la mía, hacen un sismo. Ahora da lo mismo, el amor y el turismo. Diciéndole que no al que viene con romanticismo. Si te dan ganas de bailar, pues dale. En nuestra disco todos somos iguales. Te ves bonita con tu swing salvaje. Sigue bailando, ¿qué pasó? Te traje. Si te dan ganas de bailar, pues dale. En nuestra disco todos somos iguales. Te ves bonita con tu swing salvaje. Sigue bailando, ¿qué pasó? Te traje. Si necesitas reggaetón, dale. Sigue bailando, mami, no pare. Acércate a mi pantalón, dale. Vamos a pegarnos como animales. Si necesitas reggaetón, dale. Sigue bailando, mami, no pare. Acércate a mi pantalón, dale. Vamos a pegarnos como animales, animales. Si el ritmo te lleva a mover la cabeza, ya empezamos como es.
DJ
Mi música
Gino
no
Lexus.
discrimina a nadie, así que vamos a romper. Toda mi gente se mueve. Mira el ritmo como los tiene. Hago música que entretiene. El mundo nos quiere, me quiere a mí. Toda mi gente se mueve. Mira el ritmo como los tiene. Hago música que entretiene. Mi música los tiene fuerte bailando y se baila así.
Do you recall not long ago when you would walk on the sidewalk in the city? Remember, all we did was care for each other. The night was warm, we were bold and young. All around, the wind blows, we would only hold on to let go. Love is fire gun, we need someone to lean on. Love is fire gun, all we need is somebody to lean on. Love is fire gun, we need someone to lean on. Love is fire gun, all we need is somebody to lean on.
This one for all the nice, clean, decent women. Pay close attention. She put that sugar on my tongue. She's gonna give me some. She put it right there on my tongue. She put it right there on my tongue. And give me some of your butter pecan. Put it right there on the tip of my tongue. Hold it right here. Cause baby, if I bite you, I bet you'll like it. French vanilla is a hell of a flavor for me. With strawberry, 2 cherries, and whipped cream. The best dreams are the wet dreams. And the rest is just a flick without a sex scene. Orally, I speak the truth. Cause the blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. Cause Florida oranges and Georgia peaches, when they nice and ripe, they the best for eating. And all southern boys be craving for a whole slice of pie after they main course. So if you game for it, I came for it. I got a thing for you that I can't ignore. That sugar on my tongue. She's gonna give me some. She put it right there on my tongue.
gum drop, put me in a tongue lock, did it till my body went numb. Later on her back, turned around, gave her bottom a smack. She's a woman from the block with the best of weed, but I won't stop till I'm pulling out tracks. It was lust at first sight, and she couldn't help saying that she wanted to get with me, and my size was just right. Plus she wanted a man with a little security. Said I've been around the world twice, and my name ring bells from Atlanta to Sicily. Said she wanted it all night, so put the bubbles in the tub and ludicrous. Give me some, she put it right there on my tongue. She put it right there on my tongue. She put that sugar on my tongue. She's gonna give me some, she put it right there on my tongue. She's right on my Move, bitch, get out the way. Get out the way, bitch, get out the way. Move, bitch, get out the way. Get out the way, bitch, get out the way. Move, bitch, get out the way. Get out the way, bitch, get out the way. Move, bitch, get out the way. Get out the way, bitch, get out the way. Oh no, the fight's out. I'm about to punch your lights out. Get the fuck back, guard your grill. It's something wrong, we can't stay still. I've been drinking and busting too, and I've been thinking of busting you upside the motherfucking forehead. And if your friends jump in, there'll be more days. Causing confusion, disturbing the peace. Since not an illusion, we running the streets. So bye-bye to all you groupies and gold diggers. Is there a bumper on your ass? No, nigga. I'm doing 100 on the highway. So if you do the speed limit, get the fuck out of my way. I'm DUI, hardly ever caught sober. And you about to get ran the fuck over. Move, bitch, get out the way. Get out the way, bitch, get out the way. Move, bitch, get out the way. Get out the way, bitch, get out the way. Move, bitch, get out the way. Get out the way, bitch, get out the way. Move, bitch, get out the way. Get out the way, bitch, get out the way. Here I come. Here I go. Here I go. Uh-oh, don't jump, bitch, move. See them headlights. You hit that fucking ground. Fucking drop that goddamn show. I'm coming through. Hit the stage and knock the curtains down. I fuck the crowd up. That's what I young and successful. Sex symbol. Now bitches want me to fuck. Hold up, wait up, shorty. Oh, was I? Get my dick sucked. What are you doing? Besides minding my fucking business. Trying to get my paper. Child support soon. Give me that truck and take that rental back. Who bought these fucking TVs in the jury, bitch? Tell me that. No, I ain't bitter, I don't give a fuck. But I'ma take it like this, bitch. You bet not walking from my tour book.
You don't wanna with me. Yeah. Got skills in the trunk with me. Okay. Switching lanes to a buck with me. That's right. Y'all can't deny it. I'm a rider. You don't wanna bang with me. Yeah. And you know I brought my gang with me. Okay. Trip, I got my thing with me.
Yo, if they want it, cowards get it. They still wonder how I did it. Now y'all with it. These busters see how I spit it. These chickens see how I kid it. You can hear my coupe a block away. Skios be yelling, let me ride like they snooping Dr. Dre. I keep spitting, them cocked on the calico, keep sitting. With zip blocks to that Cali drone, keep hitting. And shit blocks for that Cali dough, keep getting. My tip rock at them Cali shows. It's William Bonnie, still them mommies, dance closely. Even though they feel them limeys, I ain't trying to send police to your arrest. I'm trying to put this piece to your chest and you in peace with the rest. You can release to the press. This how G's ride from the north to the south, to the east, to the west. Let's go.
I can't deny it. I'm a rider. You don't wanna with me. Yeah. Got skills in the trunk with me. Okay. Switching lanes to a buck with me.
That's right.
Y'all can't deny it. I'm a rider. You don't wanna bang with me. Yeah. And you know I brought my gang with me. Okay. Trip, I got my gang, got my gang.
DJ Gino Lexus.
the president would stop lying, black babies would stop crying, and young brothers would stop dying. I wish the police would stop killing, politicians stop stealing and acting like they not dealing when they know they got bricks in the street at the country club fixing to eat. I can see them now. I wish we get this shit figured out and stop going the trigger route and acting all niggered out on the block with the 9-cock. I wish we try and stop wishing for the pine box. I wish we wasn't so obsessed with death. Tell me, is it cause we blessed with less? I don't know really. I wish the world was safer. I'm scared to travel abroad. That's why I travel with the Lord. I wish a cab would stop for me in the rain. I know you wanna call me insane. I'm a dreamer, I'm a dreamer. I have a dream. One day, people
I wish my pop died when I was 7 years old. If there's life after death, if heaven is cold, I wish I could wipe the tears of all the crying mothers. Wish New York niggas didn't start flying colors. I wish my people stop avoiding the truth. BT stop poisoning youth. We need changes for teenagers as they go through phases. More than just a concrete jungle, the world got green acres. I wish I'd been more diligent. Smart cats rhyme militant, the rest rhyme ignorant. I wish the world didn't give us funny looks. Think we all just dummies and crooks. Athletes and entertainers singing hooks. We need more black babies that's in the books. Read on. I wish God could take away the pain. I know you wanna call me insane. I'm a dreamer. I'm a dreamer.
DJ Gino Lexus, yes.
DJ that brings the sound, that brings the music, that brings the party. DJ Gino Lexus.
Turn me on, turn me on, turn me on. And we rockin' to the break of dawn. Yeah, it's the Shizzle Show. It's the Shizzle Show. What? And you brought me back good this time, yo. Yeah, we rockin' now. You know what I mean? Got Surge warmed up. Shizzle Show. It's the Shizzle Show. It's the Shizzle Show, the Shizzle Show, the Shizzle Show. Yeah. Put it on the mic, say it on the mic so they can hear you.
Yeah, we in the building with Shizzle.
Put the mic close to
you. We in the building
you,
with Shizzle. We in the building with Shizzle, man. Hey, we trying to get a couple million in the building, but we out here chilling with Shizzle.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. A couple mil. We can all use those. You know what I'm saying? Mills. That's what I'm talking about. That's what it do. It's the Shizzle Show. We back, everybody. Know what I mean? Shout out to Gino Lexus.
That's
that little mix right there. You know what I'm saying? Switch it up a little bit, a little something different for y'all. Once again, appreciate DJ Winn for sliding through. It was lit. We had him. I'm gonna post a little footage, man. We was looking at. But shout out to Surge. We got a TV here at the station. You know what I mean? My man went ahead and purchased the documentary Win or Lose. Y'all need to go ahead and do that. You can do that through what avenue, bro?
I got it through the Amazon.
Okay, my man just purchased it through Amazon, like he said. I mean,
and I think he said it's also available on iTunes and a couple of other.
Yeah, go show some love, man. Go purchase that Win or Lose documentary right there. It was awesome. We had a little something rocking in here while we had DJ Winn cooling with us. So, man, we've got a little bit more going on, you know. We stay pumping, keeping it moving how we do it. Got a lot of brothers in the building right now. Shout out to Big Business. You know what I mean? Shout out to the homie King Prez. He's in the building. He's brought through a special guest, G-Man. And we're going to put you up on what G-Man has done and how essential he is to the music industry. You know what I mean? You know, we stay having the legends on the Shizzle Show. And then we also got my man Y Bless. He's got an awesome show.
I already know.
You know what I mean? He got a little show coming up soon. So we want to tell you a little something about that. Yeah, so let's go ahead and start off with Bless. You know what I mean? Real quick. Let them know, Bless. You got your show coming up, bruh, with Bone. With Bone Thugs and hold on, with Busy Bone.
Busy Bone.
From Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Correct. You already know.
It's Sunday,
Yep.
August 25th.
25th.
The doors open at 7.
7.
Get your tickets. I guess is that ADV in advance? $25. Your tickets is $25.
At the door, it's 25. But if you need a little bit on the low, man, holla at your boy. I got you.
All right, here for everybody on the live. I'll show it to you. Boom, boom, real quick.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
And then it's going down at the Pegasus Lounge here in the Tampa Bay area.
Facts.
It's going to be lit. So, go through. Check out my man. You know what I mean? Amongst other artists,
man.
and Busy Bone going to be there if y'all Bone fans.
Yeah,
it's going down. Go ahead, bro.
Listen, man. Like, it's crazy how life is, bro, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been working real hard, man, like to try to get to different platforms, different stage. Like I'm on the radio now on 95.7 The Beat. You know what I'm saying? It's just Future Flavors, but you know what I'm saying? That's a start. That's a lot of people that ain't did that. You feel
That's
me?
a start. Shout out to Sandman.
Yeah. Shout out to Sandman, dog. Like, he definitely rocking with me, man. So the next step, man, is this show, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I want to get as many people to come out to this show as possible so I can show you what I do. You know what I'm saying? Like anybody that's heard me perform, they know what I do. You know what I mean? You know what type of dude I am. You know what type of caliber
I bring.
Get down. Yeah, man.
Bro.
I get down. So I'm just working hard, man. I got tickets on deck. I got these flyers. I'm in an Uber, man. I'm picking up people. I'm blasting the joint and everything, man. Trying to get people to come out, man. And if you ain't got nothing going on the 25th, man, next month, next month, 25th. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got nothing going on, man. Come out and check your boy out, man. You know what I'm saying? I got tickets on deck. You know what I'm saying? We gonna work this thing out, man. That's what we trying to do. You feel me?
You need to holler at me. We need to do a little ticket giveaway on the Shizzle show.
Hey, you know what? Hey, listen. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm willing to do that. I'm willing to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
Like, I need loyal people in the corner right now. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the most important thing right now is having loyal people who actually really support what you're trying to do. You know what I'm saying? Tampa is a hard market, man. It's a very, very hard market to try to break yourself with. You know what I'm saying? So those out there that's really doing things, man, use your platform to help other people work out. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. And you already know how we get down.
Yes, sir.
So come through.
Yes, sir. I got tickets on deck, man. I'm in the Uber, man. So I'll pull up on you. Feel me? Ain't no hate on my end. You know what I'm saying? I'll burn that gas money to show up on you. You know what I mean?
I ain't mad.
Yeah.
DJ Winn was just talking about that earlier. How brothers need to get out there and put their footwork in.
Correct.
My man was just talking about Ubering you some tickets.
Yeah, dog. You know
so if that ain't trying to put something in, bro, that's
what, man, this grind is real, bro. Like this grind
ain't
is
even
real.
his whip.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? Brother's still trying to get to you.
Wait. I'm gonna take that back. That is my whip. This is my whip. I'm whipping it. I'm pushing it.
So you are the Uber.
Yeah, I'm the Uber driver, man. You know
all right, so
I'm pull up
that's
on you.
That's what I'm saying. He might have somebody in the back.
Hey,
but
listen,
he'll pull up real quick.
If you tell me,
you tell people like, hold on, I got to do something real fast.
Tell me you need some tickets,
you know
homie. I can have somebody in the Uber. I'll be like, hey, look, we gotta make a detour.
We gotta pull up. We gotta pull up.
Pull up on the people.
You know what I'm saying? Pull up.
You know what I mean? Hey, look,
tickets,
what I found out, man, is a dope thing. Look, I be picking up these party people, right, from the club, going to the crib. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's how I'm selling tickets right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have 7 to 8 deep in the car, right? They be like, yo, I'm like, I'm a hip hop artist. He's like, play something. So I play something.
Bang their ass.
They're like, what?
Quick.
Yo, that's you? You on 95.7? Oh, that's dope. That's dope. No, I said, that's cool. It's dope. Cop these tickets. You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead and get these.
Like, we be laughing and everything. I be like, cop these tickets.
Yeah, go ahead and get these.
You know what I mean? You can't even get out my Uber without copping the ticket. You know what I mean?
You can really check me out.
You can't even get out. You can't even get out my Uber. You know what I'm saying? Where your friend at? Go ahead and put me on your IG right now. Tell them to cop a couple. You know what I mean?
Dig it.
It's all about love, though. You know what I mean? It's all about the love. I do this for my babies. You already know. Every time I pull up with them. You know what I mean?
I was just letting the kiddos know where the bathroom was a little while.
Yeah, man. You know, I always pull up with the kids, man. You know,
I'm a daddy too, bro, so it's all good.
Yeah, man. That's where the hustle is, man. The hustle is about doing something positive that can show them. As long as they don't never give up on what they're doing, man, they can be successful. You feel me?
Word.
That's it.
That's what's up, man.
I know I'm looking forward to watching you rock.
Man, I appreciate it, bro.
I get to self promotion. I get to host that event.
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna be up there announcing everybody coming out.
Yeah, that's gonna be dope.
It's the first big artist I'm bringing, so I'm excited.
No doubt.
Especially
this is like your event, right, Serge?
Alexandria, she pretty dope too, man.
Me and Allie, shout out to her. She's with CWP Promotions.
Yeah.
Okay.
And she approached me and said, "Hey, I'm thinking about bringing Busy. You want to get in?" I said, "Let's do it." So we made it happen, and
she's real dope, man. She's real dope.
Real
now I'm
cool.
trying to work with her, man. I'm trying to make her. Hope she be my manager, dog.
That's her first
That's
show.
what we're talking about, trying to get her to be my manager, dog. So we can rock. You know what I mean? Because she got clout, bro. She do. She really do. She got clout.
That's what's up,
so
bro.
I'm ready, man.
That's what's
I'm
up,
ready, bro.
Hey, bless, man. Why don't you let the people know how to listen to your music right now,
Hey, man,
bro?
listen.
And
You know what I'm saying?
check
If
you
y'all
out
got
visually, all that.
yes,
good
sir.
stuff.
Check me out, man. Listen, if you on Spotify, man, type in your boy Y Bless. YBLESS all together. If you on Google, man, Google your boy Y Bless. I'm all right there. Everything's syndicated, man. You know what I'm saying? I put everything right together, so everything is good for you. You feel me? You know, you ain't gotta type in 13 different names to try to find out different songs. You know what I'm saying? I'm on your iTunes. I'm on your Pandora. I'm on iHeart. I'm on what? Did I say Pandora already? Yeah, I said Spotify. I'm on all that, man. So search your boy Y Bless. That's YBLESS all together, man.
Got any visuals for him, bro?
We still working on the video right now. Look, I'm trying to do things different, man. Like back in the day, we just put videos together and threw them out there and have no real concept to them and have no real mindset to it. This time, I'm taking time to do it right. I want you to know what let go means. You know
No doubt.
what I'm saying? Because remember, we talked about it the last time.
Yeah.
I was going through a lot of different things in my life, so you got to get to a point in a platform in your life where you ready to let go. In order for God to bless you to go to the next level, you got to let go of all the BS.
A little bit.
You got to let go of the BS, man. And that's where I'm at. I'm trying to let go of the BS. Hey, personal life is crazy. It's messed up right now. But my music life is awesome right
But you
now.
know what? I think we all going through some things in our personal lives.
Right.
But as long as we keeping it moving, our professional lives and what we trying to accomplish, you know what I mean? That's all we can do.
Yeah.
Keeping it moving is actually my therapy.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? It makes me feel good to keep it moving.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Hey, listen,
you
man,
know.
I was birthed in this world, raised around sin, and victory is mine. Press play, let's begin.
No doubt.
See, life is what you make it, and failure is an option, and falling is for losers, and losers are a problem. Conviction is a judgment, and haters like to judge shit. These words are meant to fly, but this nigga isn't budging. I said we can't command it, but 10 you shouldn't follow. My feelings are emotion, but my heart is fucking hollow. I see no fucking body. You coded like the Matrix, and I'm an asshole. Everything I spit the shit, bitch. Underestimated till I stepped into the booth. Now I'm standing nothing less than the truth. Drop the top on the coupe, and all you niggas seeing is the sky. I'm a leaf without a chain. All you niggas gotta die. Yeah. That's
All
who
right,
I
you know,
am, man.
you must have felt that in your spirit right
Hey, I
there,
just
bro.
felt
Get
that
that
in my
off your
spirit.
chest right
Had to
here in
get
the
it off the
Shizzle
chest,
show.
man.
You know what I
Hey,
mean?
man.
Give him a little
It's only for the
something.
shizzle. It's only for the shizzle,
It's all
man.
good, brother. Display your
It's only for the
bars.
shizzle.
Display your bars,
Hey,
brother.
you know
Oh,
what
man.
I am. When I get up on
I
the
don't
stage,
mind.
this is what I tell them. I give you a whole squad some DTP. I reconstruct your whole face. You gonna really need some TLC. I graduated and earned a degree. You just a nigga talking shit trying to shine with a GED. You got him, but you ain't made it to me. I'm the professor of the class. Niggas trying to get some VIP, and you ain't even got a class ID. That's why your chick's on the top of my dick like I'm TIP. I'm highlighted as the MVP. I'm so BIG. You could put me on the NYC right next to 2 PAC BAY. I told you motherfuckers who the fuck I be. I'm on my celly getting belly. Machiavelli with the top off. Shooter with a Ruger. No Mandula when it pop off. YUNG. Blessed that'll be me. So win the game. These niggas wishing they can be me. Feel me?
Yes,
Let's rock.
some more bars right here on the Shizzle
Let's
Show,
do it,
displayed
man.
by the homie Y Bless.
Yeah, I already know,
Appreciate
man.
having you on, bro.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm
Always,
saying?
bro. It's always love.
I got to slide it right on.
Yes,
Yeah. Any shout outs real quick? Get some shout
Hey,
outs
man,
to the
shout
people.
out to my kids. Shout out to God, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the people that rock with me. And if you don't rock with me, shout out to you anyway. You know
No
what
doubt.
I mean?
No
That's
doubt.
how we is, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my team, Ill to Death. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody that's putting me on, that's rocking with me. Alexandria for this show. You know what I'm saying? Dang, man.
That's what it
DJ
do.
Sandman. Definitely DJ Sandman, bro.
Yup,
'cause
95.7,
95,
shout out.
you know,
Salute.
he rocking the bro, man.
What's up?
I can't say no more.
Definitely
man.
want to shout out Kia
Bless you,
Bagley,
man.
McDonald Management up there in NYC, showing mad love
Yeah.
in New York right now.
Yes. Flow high, though. You
Much
know,
love.
Ohio.
Much love.
You know what I
much
mean?
love.
Absolutely.
Without a doubt, bro.
Yes,
Appreciate you
yes.
sliding through, homie.
Appreciate you.
Biz,
Yes, sir.
What up?
Can
What
you
up?
hear
What
me?
up?
Can you
What
hear
up?
me?
What
Mic
up?
check,
What
mic
up? Give my mic check.
Mic check. We
You good? You good? So like yesterday was awesome.
Yeah, monumental.
You know what I mean? We was with Master P.
Make them say,
Nah, 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 nah. Yeah, y'all go check out the social media. Y'all get a chance to check it out. Appreciate you sliding through with me, Biz, helping me hold it down for the day. You know what I mean? I had a couple people around me that really helped me out, make sure everything was flowed smooth.
White chocolate was in the building.
Cooling. Yeah, Rim was in the building. White chocolate. Shout out to my homie Ayo Santiago. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Most definitely my engineer over here. My label. I said about to say label mate. My
Took it back a few
Speaking
years.
in Sergio, you know what I'm saying? Sergio. You know what I mean? Hey, shout out to my homie Buddha. Buddha, what's up, Buddha Monk, man? That was Old Dirty Bastard's right hand man. That's one of my peeps right now. Buddha on here. Shout out to Buddha. Love Buddha. Shout out to the Woo. Hey, let me turn this around, bro. It was awesome. We had Papa Woo on. Let me turn it around. I know you heard the interview, bro. I know you heard the interview. That was lit. We had Papa Woo on last week. Papa was dropping them jewels, talking that realness, that good 5%. You know what I mean? Yo. It was love. Shout out to the Wu-Tang, the whole entire Wu-Tang clan, the whole conglomerate of the Wu. You know what I mean? And Ange. And shout out to Ange and Cat X. Damn, Ange, I didn't get a chance to mention Cat X to Master P, but I had to get it on. I had to get it in while we had to get in. It was a quick one. We had to do. Yeah. What was all right? So we was talking to Big Biz. My bad.
Yes, sir.
Before I got.
Oh, you good. You're good.
You know, sidetracked by my conversation.
So many.
So what
things
up,
to
Biz?
talk about, man.
Yeah, man. It was super lit.
Absolutely. What you want to discuss, man? Because that was, first of all, I want to give credit to you, because that was one of the best interviews that I've actually witnessed of like a top tier music legend, because a lot of times people don't do their research. And for people who didn't actually tune in to, the actual, go check that out on his page. Go check it out on the Shizzle show, because he did his research as far as knowing the things that people really don't necessarily know. He asked them investment questions. He asked them about cryptocurrency. And he actually made just a beautiful connection with God rest his soul, Nipsey Hussle, how he made a phone call to him and was just like, look, Nipsey, how you doing with this crypto? And he actually, they kind of went back and forth, as far as investment talk, because you have to have those conversations when you have somebody like that in the building. It can't be that surface stuff. We all know about it. We all know about all those things, but I got the hook up. But he made connections with things that people wouldn't normally ask, and that's one of the...
they didn't know Master P owned Rap Snacks.
All
the noodles.
And about to be Rap Noodles.
And Rap Noodles. So
I appreciated that. Even Master P was kind of surprised on that one. He gave him a little props on that one. I appreciate that.
He did, man.
Like, bro, you must done. I appreciated that.
Yeah,
salute to Master P on giving me a little props on that, bro.
You
and
gotta
love
do
to you for the props too.
Oh no, absolutely, because I'm a student, man. I study the game, and I was listening like a sponge. How he mentioned powerful points like how Drake only makes 11% off of his album. 11%, you know what I'm saying? And I talked to one of my homeboys who's a different type of thinker. He's like, well, that's not a lot, but depending on if he got all these people writing his rhymes, putting together these hits for him, how much more than 11% is he really worth? So people who are in the industry, guys, look, you better learn how to do it all. You know what I'm saying? I'm working on making a move. I'm putting my foot in my hand in every piece of that, so I know how much it costs to do that. So just be a student, learn your craft, study your craft, so you can get paid from your craft. Don't just take these 360 deals that these people are taking. You're selling your soul when you don't even know what your soul's worth. You know what I'm saying? Know who you belong to. Know what you come from. You know what I'm saying? There's greatness inside of us all, but if we don't believe in that greatness, somebody's going to exploit it.
That's a hundo right there.
Yeah.
That's real.
So just a great experience, And another thing that he said, and people who are on the corner can say this type of stuff, but when somebody who's really established and made themselves says it just it holds a different.
You say it resonates different, right?
It just resonates different. You know what I'm saying? It's like quality food. You know what I'm saying? I'm eating. What does that mean? You know what I'm saying? Everybody is not eating the same. You know what I'm saying? You might be eating ramen noodles. Somebody out here eating seafood, lobster, prime rib, all that kind of stuff. So elevate your game of what you digest. We have these people around us, man, and he spoke to this. Master B spoke to this. If you're not dealing with quality people, man, you know what I'm saying? You have to sometimes eliminate people out of your friendship circle who aren't about bigger things. If they're not about bigger things, if they're just talking about what's holding them down, Sometimes you just got to release them, you know, because I'm sure not too many people around him were really thinking on a Master P level. But he put it out there, say I had to let some people go, you know what I'm saying, to get to where I got, you know. So don't be afraid of that, and challenge yourself. So it was a lot of knowledge. Yeah, man, it was a lot of knowledge. And I think for people who have that type of mentality, it was something that they needed to hear, because it freed you from thinking that successful people don't take losses. He said, I don't take L's, I take lessons.
Yep.
He said, I learn from other people's mistakes or lessons. You know what I'm saying? Depending on how you view them. So you're talking about somebody who made two people in music who, for me, I really just admired. And it's not these regular names that everybody, the Puff Daddy, and like that's not Master P and MC Hammer. Because in a time period where
Buddha Monk is agreeing with you right now. Buddha say you right. Keep going, bro.
Absolutely.
Just had to tell you, that's Buddha. He agreeing with you. Just got to tell you that.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Show, right?
But you had to do your research. P did his research. He went and got Michael Jackson's lawyer, but he looked up. He said, look, man, I'm finna see who the greatest entertainer of all time and who their lawyer was, because they write up the contracts. Like, come on, man. Like, somebody who's that methodical about what they do. And the retainer was $25,000. He said, okay, I'm going to go get that. And brought it back. Let's get this money. You have to go and study. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, Master P and MC Hammer. I think the thing with MC Hammer, both of them made $50 million in 1 year. And at a time period where nobody.
I think Hammer was just too generous.
He was too generous. He was trying to put everybody on.
He put on and his super theatrical show that included 100 people plus special effects.
All of that.
And the others. And I know he's blowing his budget every show.
And the thing about it is there's a lesson in
He was
that.
awesome, man.
There's a
MC
lesson
Hammer
in
was
that.
really awesome.
Because people don't really know. Like, he was dancing, but he was dancing from a different place. Like,
hell yeah.
It wasn't. Hammer had a little street in him.
Hammer was gangster too.
Hammer signed with Death Row. Like, people don't really understand that this man literally was like, not only am I going to represent for everybody who's with me, I'm still going to, entertain multiple masses of people. I'm not going to just say this is for this group of people.
Yeah, it's for everybody.
It's for everybody. Yeah. And he didn't make anybody feel like you're wrong for listening to his music. And he's dancing, he's having a good time. But this man had street connections, man. He was affiliated.
Hey, man, Big Boy from Outkast. I remember something Big Boy had said.
Mm-hmm. What did he say?
He was gangster. He said, Hammer will punch you in your shit if you roll up on him.
Look, man, I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
You dancing across that stage.
And that was Big Boy from Outkast,
Yeah.
saying that your boy because he was, But Hammer was hard. I love Hammer. Yeah. I don't care about all that shit they was talking. It was extra cool to see him. He was dancing his ass off. It was all, like I said, it was all theatrical explosions.
Right.
He had cool suits on and all kind of shit. And everybody was rocking. Remember the dude with the one head with the triangle? Everybody remember that dude rocking in the back with him and shit. Yeah, backup dancers, and it was awesome. I don't give a damn.
He was putting
Hammer was
putting everybody on.
I don't give a damn. Hammer was awesome.
Everybody went to parachute pants.
Word. Hammer was awesome, bro. I remember moving side to side. Hey, Hammer was awesome.
And low key, you know what I'm saying? He had connections to Pac and all, all of those.
Yeah, he was cool. That was his era. Yeah,
that was that same era. But the thing is, all of these other rappers get credit later. But who was before him? You talking about 91? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
we gonna get into it with you, bro.
Yeah, I mean, and we got a legend in the studio.
We got a legend right now. He just chilling real calm, and I'm trying to get everybody out so we can. I ain't trying to rush my people, but you know what I mean?
No.
Because we got a mean conversation with you, G-Man.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Because I want them to catch.
Yeah, absorb it all. We gonna sit here and just absorb in just a minute.
It makes a difference. Those people who set the bar and the pioneers of the game. You know what I'm saying? I love Pac. Hammer was before Pac.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Like,
you know why I think that they don't get it that way? Because I'm not going to say that they weren't coming with quality content. Mm-hmm. It just wasn't as, like, it was more poppy-ish. It didn't really touch the street like that. So it doesn't sit with the streets like that. Because anybody that's got that the pioneer and hip-hop type of, they've touched the streets.
You know what's funny?
The streets. You know what I mean?
And what's funny is because see, and I'm sorry to be back on this Hammer stuff, but
nah.
It's one of those things where I recognize people who are before their time. before their time.
Oh hell yeah!
You know,
Hammer came out now. Oh man, please.
We all know about the Run DMC. Run DMC wasn't dancing. They weren't dancing. First of all, people were scared to dance and rap. Let's be honest. Who has rapped and danced since then?
Nah, it's new.
I'll wait.
It's that new age.
I will wait.
Not less, bro. Only thing that was accepted was breakdancing. You could, or breakdancing or something.
But see that that's a
or breakdancing.
But that
But that was hip hop oriented type of dance. You feel me?
And that's early 2000s.
But with the shit, what you talking about? That wasn't rocking. That would be considered moist.
So he said, you know what? I have a talent. And he used to go to clubs with that thing, man. And he used to battle. You know what I'm saying? It's just like you took something from the breakdance era where they used to battle, and it was like, okay, you know what? Not only am I going to outdance you, I'm going to out-perform you.
Yeah, he was a super performer.
I'm going to out-perform you. And that's what a lot of people are
forgetting. You got to think about the
forgetting.
choreography too, man. It was him doing this shit, but there was like 25, 30 people behind him, including the dude with the triangle head.
Absolutely.
Getting it popping behind him, all in sequence, moving in unison like a mofo.
Yeah.
So the rehearsal, everything, man, it was awesome, bro. It was awesome. You know what I'm saying? That was like that Debbie Allen choreography off Coming to America type shit. You know, everybody in the back, you know what I mean? Like, hey. That's real, bro.
Absolutely.
Shit.
And with P, man, did he not have something out every week, man?
Master P?
Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah.
I've never seen somebody put out that kind of product with a team. Every week he had something in the store.
And then like
Skullduggery, all these
brothers
people.
That brother was on like
I'm like
like my man Prez was saying earlier, diversifying your bond, your portfolio. He diversified self way before anybody else knew. Because remember, bro, he had jerseys. Remember the socks?
I remember
I had some No Limit socks back in the day, and this was before you was even really thinking about any of that. And it was No Limit shit.
Yeah.
Remember?
Oh, I know. I remember.
Yeah. Camouflage, right. Hey, I talked about the tank. And I was telling her I wanted to confirm something, right?
I'm the soldier.
Because shout out to Corey, Mr. Servon. I had him on boom, and we was talking about the official tank. How the official tank, Master P had some shit inscribed in the back. Because there was a lot of replicas of that tank and shit like that. And we was talking about that, and I was just confirming, you know what I mean? Shout out to Mr. Servon, you know what I'm saying? Because him and Uncle Head had put a joint out, and I had called him. I'm like, yo, Uncle Head gonna be on. So shout out to Mr. Servon. Anyways, Master P, No Limit. That's the dude, bro. That was the man, bro. That was the man. And I also had to ask the brother, how many copies About It do you really think that you sold? Because that was VHS tapes back then. You was physically selling them shits. He said he probably sold like 1 million copies of them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And we all remembered About It because we was trying to get it. And you got it in the street, it was like $5, $10. I remember I had a copy of About It. I remember. And it was so hard when you first saw it. Yeah, it was. And then About It. Yeah, first one. That was a shorter one. Yeah. And then boom. And then that's so hard. Master P, man, kind of epitomized the independent game, bro. And out the trunk in it. You know what I mean? On that physical grizzle in it. You know, just shout out to Master P, man. That was awesome. It
really was.
Yeah. And I tried to hit him with some. Even down to his shoes. I was able to start it with the shoes because he kind of stood and I saw him put his foot. So, I'm like, because I was thinking, how the hell am I going to start this interview with Master P? How do I start it? Because I don't want to hit him when it's too old or nothing, but I want to inform him of back then and let Master P know that I'm an Essence brother. Right. So that's why I came up with the damn how many copies of VHS you think you. So I was trying to hit him from the now to the boom. So I was able to start off to the now, kind of leak back to the back, and then slide back on to the future. You know what I'm saying? Because you notice how I did it. I hit him first with the shoes, which is a relevant thing. Then I'm going to ask you, boom, about how many copies. Took you back. Had a couple questions about that. Then shot you back up, telling you about rap snacks and rap noodles and shit. Then putting you up on something that people don't even know.
Absolutely. I mean, it was supposed to be 15 minutes.
I kind of designed it, but I didn't know because a lot of times you got to freestyle it, but you can get it through feeling. And I felt P was cool, and then I seen him scoot back. And he kind of chilled and took the mic and kind of tilted back.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, gotcha.
He got in his
now
zone.
we can get comfortable a little
He got in his
You know
zone.
what I mean?
He stayed in the building a lot
be
longer than I
comfortable with
thought
your
he
boy.
would. He
And
really
everybody else was just sitting back, all the audience back there. It was like, I think visually on like a TV show style sometime for the Shizzle show, right?
Right.
So that right there gave me like, damn, I'm sitting here interviewing Master P. You know what I mean? I'm feeling like I'm on Arsenio Hall or something. Remember the show? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's right there and the people are looking. I was like, yo, this is... I thought about that shit when I went to the crib. I'm like, yo, that was real ill right there. And I like the way the people... Because I think visual on the show. You know? Show form one day. And
yeah, we've had that conversation.
We've already, because Biz used to do What's Real in Hip Hop.
3 years.
Word, which is was a visual show, hip hop show. And I support that brother. Before he got on 2020 Vision, he's doing his independent movie now. But that's what he was doing. And that's a show, man. That was like a TV show. It was a hip hop show. And it was showcasing. I'm pretty sure you jumped on. You was on Bless, right? I'm pretty sure.
Yes, sir.
All the ill Tampa people was probably, he's had on or whatever.
A lot of names.
You know what I'm saying? I got a chance to I was a little dead on my interview. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to be too cool. I wasn't too cool, but I was just a little too subtle.
You were somewhere else. You're a little more lively on your show because I think you know what to expect. I don't know if you knew what to expect.
Yeah, because normal me is chill. I'm kind of...
Yeah.
He decided he wanted to put
me
and Missy on the same damn show
White
together.
Chocolate.
Yeah.
Rim on with you?
Yeah.
Shit, you had to be lit. You didn't even want to.
We
hey, shout out to Rim, Bay Life ENT,
Yeah.
Bay Life Magazine. She was with us yesterday. Rim came down yesterday, and it was cool. I love Rim. You know what I'm saying?
Remy.
I love Rim. You know what I mean? It's what it do. Go Bay Life. Shit, keep it moving.
Keep it moving.
Keep it moving. That's what it do.
She made a big move, man. She actually, rocking with Christy, and
yes, I told him that. You know what I mean? Told him,
dope, man.
I'm glad her and Christy, got back together because they both doing their thing.
Yeah,
so you can always come together and do it even stronger with strong individuals. So
absolutely,
that's awesome that they doing their thing.
Actually, seeing everything that they've been through to see that they got to that point again is kind of a blessing, man. So that's pretty dope.
Yeah, man. Hell yeah.
Real talk.
What up, Santiago? He was in the building with me. Shout out to Ayo Santiago, my brother right there. Independent artists coming up. Out of Line is the group, you know what I mean? Shout out to him and your homie Algin. They was just up in one more man had to do a little dolo joint up there at the Orpheum. He's rocking at the Orpheum.
Really?
In Ybor. He's been doing shows on a consistent basis up there. So shout out to the homie right there too, man. Isn't that Gregory Bowers, isn't that Spaceship?
Yeah, that's Spaceship.
Yeah.
That's Spaceship. I need to get on the other show.
What up, homie? Shout out to DJ Spaceship. That's like one of my teammates.
Homie, man.
That's one of my teammates. You know what I mean? Him and Tone Capone. Shout out to those brothers. They got Waves of the Bay.
Yes.
What is it? It's Tuesday night.
Can I get my plug?
Tuesday's night from 8 to 10.
Can I get my plug? Can you ask him? Can I get my Spaceship?
Hey,
can I get my plug?
Ask him yourself.
Spaceship, can I get my plug? Can I come on there, please?
Word.
I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? We family. Don't do me like that.
You
know what I'm
to
saying? I want to eat some chitlins. I want some cornbread. You know what I mean? Can I sit at the table with my niggas?
There you go.
I'm just
you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Ways of the Bay. Shout out to them, man. And everybody else on our team right here, Fly High Radio.
Right, man.
Take that mic, Press. You got it?
Yo.
All right, so homie King Press up this piece.
What's
looking
up?
quite dapper this afternoon, brother. I like your purple royalty tie. Excuse me. You know what I'm saying?
I'm rolling with the legends.
Rocking. You know what I mean? And I love Bron. And he went to the Lakers. And they just got Anthony. And so I just looked over. I'm
Shout
like,
out to the Clippers. I'm a
that
Clippers
looks like
fan.
You might some shit you might wear to a Lakers banquet or something, right?
Purple
you know what I mean? My man clean.
But I got the Woo T-shirt underneath it.
Oh, the Woo! I love Woo, bro. Bust it open. My man got the boot. Hey, Woo forever. Look at that right there. Look, pull it open like it's Superman, Joe. Like you pull it off like Clark Kent.
Pop my buttons, man. I can't do that.
Like the Clark Kent. Nah, keep your yellow and stay fresh. Boom, that Woo.
Yeah,
hey, Woo all
buddy.
day, man.
You know
Woo.
what's coming.
All day. What up? What up, Keith? Richardson, Richie and T. Rich, you saw I had it on, bro. I had it on yesterday even. Boom. Hey, get your phone.
My phone really?
Yeah. Hey, so, hey, give it like a round of applause. Yeah, you keep that pass. Without further ado, y'all can rotate it. Yo, give it back to him because we about to introduce. You know what I mean? Go ahead, you introduce it, bro. You do it.
All right. All right, man. I'm about to introduce the original Master G, but he changed his name to G-Man because, like everybody else, man, you have to go through your turmoil to come out on the other side.
Boom.
But let me tell you something. This is the most humble. I had a chance. I'm like his right-hand man. That's why I'm dressed in the suit, because I feel like I'm Frank Wright right now. You feel what I'm
No
saying?
doubt.
I'm on some executive stuff.
And you fresh.
And it feels good to be with a legend. And it feels good to be with a humble legend. Not too many times people have a chance. When they're around a legend, they get all shaky. But he don't make you feel like that. Like, people don't even know he a legend until he say, yo, I did rap a lot. You know what I'm saying? I did Rapper's Delight. Or it takes two to make a thing go right. Then they're like, oh, then they lose it. But before that, man, this man is humble. And then when you hear him talk, you know what I'm saying? He really know what he's talking about. He got his own thing. Now he's taking people in. I didn't follow this man and watch him. I follow G-Man, watch him talk to people and try to get them to train them. He's like, he actually got a school where he'll train you in 90 days to get everything squared away. I'm going to let him explain that. It's just so many things that this man has done. He's been in the game 40 years, not to mention his other credentials outside of what he's doing. I could go on all day, but the man is right here, G-Man. You know what I'm saying? The originator, the one that created hip-hop. He created the term hip-hop. So, man, just go ahead and let him take the mic, man, so I won't be up here all day, man. Let the legend speak.
Hey, it is what it is. I'm gonna let Shizzle go on and lead in and see what he want me to tap on first, because there's so much to talk about, and I got time because I spend time with my people. I love my people. I sit and if everybody pay attention, I sit and I stay in my lane and I listen to what they got going on. But the one thing I want to let y'all know, when none of y'all be eating if I didn't start this hip hop thing back in 1973. And we named it hip hop in 1975. So let's clear up some few things right now before we get started. In 1975, when we started this hip hop thing, there was no such thing as a hip hop DJ. So let's clear that up right from the gate. And there was no such thing as a funk band from the islands who converted to hip hop that started this. And I'm not calling out any names because I don't get into controversy. You'll never hear G-Man in nothing. There were some people in this industry, or before it was even a business, that approached me as a little kid at 10 and a half years old and heard me rhyming in Brooklyn, New York, and asked me would I do that for them in their studio. I refused because my God, and G-Man stands for God's man. Let's get that clear. I refused to do it because my Lord and Savior, which my mother explained to me, who was talking to me while I was sleeping and dreaming, and told me that it was Jesus, it was God talking to me. So he said, don't do this yet because it's too explicit form of expression and aggressive to do it right now. But when you got a single parent, a single mom with 13 kids in the house, you do what you got to do. And when I was bribed with an offer of a certain amount of money, at that time was a lot, to go into a recording studio, which I knew nothing about, and people turn the lights off so I could warm up, and I get in there and I start freestyling because my Lord and Savior was telling me to speak into the future. I didn't understand that. So then I realized what speaking in the future was as I got that knowledge. It was freestyling because I was rhyming, thinking of rhymes, and contemplating other rhymes. That's thinking into the future. So when I understand that theory about it, and the culture started to become more flourished, and I took that little bit of money and I signed that receipt, signing away my publishing, my writing, my name, and these people give my younger name to somebody else, or somebody else has the same name, because we are sometimes on the same wavelength and we understand things differently but at the same time. So people think that they're original when you're not original. Hip-hop was started as a culture based on 3 principles: knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, because we was all young 5%ers at the time. And those are all biblical perspectives. The way that, just so you'll know, this is how the terminology hip-hop came into existence. I was in 2 groups, and none of them even knew who I was, because I stayed in my lane, and it was their time. We good?
Yeah. Go ahead, brother.
Hey, people quiet because they want to hear.
Hey, regardless of this, we live on the air.
This is how we came up with the terminology hip hop. Back in the 70s when we was the whole culture of hip hop, not rap. Rap is a small smidget of the culture. When you call me a rapper, you insult the hell out of me. I'm an MC and an entertainer. Let's get that right. the word hip come from because we was breakdancing, pop locking, ticking, rapping, rhyming, writing in graffiti, and self-expressing ourselves to each other, roll calling to each other. And the word hip was we were so popular in the boroughs, in the parks, at the block parties, in the basement parties, in the rap shows. When we say rap shows, that's when we all got together and we build in the cipher. Building in the cipher is not passing the mic around. Let's get that clear, because on TV they give you a rap circle and say this is ciphering. Just think about the concept. If you're getting gas out of a car with a straw and you suck it, that means you're getting something out of it. What the hell are you getting out of passing the mic around? Sorry, not true. Building in a cipher is when you could tell me how to be a better man in my house, in my community, in among my peers, and I don't take offense and want to hurt you or kill you because you putting me in my place when I'm out of line. That's building in a cipher. The cipher's up here. The mind is what figures everything out. That's the cipher, building in a cipher. The word hip-hop came in existence because we was popular everywhere we went, so we were hip in the 70s, the early 70s. The word hop come from because we wasn't spoiled kids that had these cars, mopeds, and all these Segways and all this cute stuff that you kids got now. You privileged. Those are privileges. Cell phones and all that. We had to really hustle for a nickel and a dime. So we had to hop over the turnstiles to get to boroughs to build in these ciphers and for these hip-hop meetings. So that's where the terminology hip-hop come from.
You don't even know what the turnstile is.
A turnstile is the little spoked piece that you had to jump over or walk through after you put your token in and it went when you went through it. That's the turnstile.
Word.
So we had to sneak on there, right? So that's where the hop come from in hip hop. Not because you heard my guy Wonder Mike get on there and the first words he said in Rappers Delight was hip hop, the hippie. No, that's not it. That wasn't it. Not taking nothing away from them. Shout outs to the Sugar Hill gang. Shout out to the Sugar Hill family. Joey Robinson, who's passed away, senior and junior. God bless y'all. I learned a lot from y'all. Just so we can get the legal technicalities out of the way, I was signed to Joey Robinson Jr. directly to his label, Bone and Me Records, which was under the umbrella of the Sugar Hill label. So we can get all that out of the way. I go by the original G-Man of hip-hop, but that's because I was nicknamed my mom's little God's man when I was a child, back in the early 70s. I was born in the 60s. So if you haven't been in this infant stage, you still new to this, and I'm going to always be true to this. And my first terminology was, if I sell out, I got to get the hell out. So I'm not going to ever sell out. No matter how many times people offer me duffel bags of money to develop their artists, be on this, because I do develop artists. I teach them from A to Z how to do this thing right. And I jump around things because sometimes it's so much to talk about that you have to skip forward so people can understand where you're coming from. When people ask a question, then I hit them directly. And I was in part of two major families. One was the Sugar Hill family, and the other one was Rob Bass and DJ Easy Rock. And every time that I was a part of something and you listen to that music, it's still iconic. It never's outdated, and it sounds like the first time you heard it. And I'm still trying to get on that show with you. I'm coming to your show, and I want to get on that show. So don't be going up and down like a bobblehead over there. I want you to be like, yes, 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 yes,
sir. Appreciate
the
it.
Yes, yes, y'all. That thing.
Yes, y'all.
He ain't said nothing. He ain't said nothing yet because he don't know. He turning red. That's color people. But in likelihood, if you can't do it, it's all good. I'll still be there.
Yeah.
And that's when they get it. They get that legend that mic. But long story short is, hip hop is a complete culture. Y'all lost the aspects of the culture. Y'all don't understand where it came from and what it was meant to be. This is the entertainment business that we are in. We are in the being liked business. If they don't like you, they might not buy nothing from you. You can't sell nothing. So I stay in my lane. I respect everybody and everything. I stay in my lane.
Let me ask you a question.
Yes, sir.
Because I really don't get that opportunity to be with somebody who's been in it since the beginning. Mm-hmm. In your opinion, where do you feel that hip-hop really started to get away from the essential elements of what made hip-hop really hip-hop?
When it started becoming a business. When it started becoming...
When it went to a corporate level.
When it became industry business. See, the difference between business and industry will exploit you. because all they want to do is manufacture, get you out there, make their money. Business, meaning you learn your business, because it's your business, it's his business, it's my business, it's your business. Take care of you. Business makes you aware of you. Does that answer your question?
And in a time frame where you kind of started to, because I think as we all get older, when we see, hip hop represented a hungry generation that was not going to just stand for the status quo.
Right. We didn't do it for money. See, it's easy for me to get $1 billion if that's my income level, and then go buy 500,000, 2 million copies of my own record and then redistribute it so that I can make it so you can get these fictitious numbers that I'm going diamond, platinum, ruby, gem, whatever.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's the falsified way of doing things. Although it works, if it works, it works. I'm not knocking your hustle. And then if you a converted dope dealer who don't like snitches, and then you get on in your content, you get on in the language, and you saying, I sell these many pounds, these many bags, I got these many women, and I'm doing this, and I got these many cars. You a self snitch. So how can you trust a self snitch? Mm-hmm. I trust a person that's gonna snitch on me directly for something that I did, other than me getting up there and self snitching on myself.
Yeah.
And bragging, because a lot of people get on these records and they talk about stuff they're not even doing.
You're right about that.
Never even experienced.
Yeah. Other people's stories. And I'm not even gonna say names, but I think the art of storytelling, a lot of people looked at that and said, I'm gonna start telling other people's stories.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And got mad money from doing it. Let
me put you up on some game. Let me drop a jewel to you. In the early 80s, I was training to become a bodyguard. And I was trained. Can I put my accolades out there? First of all, so know that I'm talking about what I'm talking about. I got my bachelor's in psychology. I got a cooking degree. I got my doctorate in theology, the theology of music. I'll pull it up right now and you can see it for yourself. Dr. George Norman Price. You understand? I'm a professionally trained bodyguard by the Army, Navy, Air Force, and Marines, and never been in any branch officially, so I was what you call their plausible deniability. So when they need to have somebody go in and do something that they couldn't take credit for, they call somebody like myself that can go in and do what needs to be done so you can have the freedom to go in, buy your watches and your clothes and your diamonds and your cars. I was fluent to secure a lot of artists that didn't even deserve to be protected because of the garbage that they was putting to our people and in the planet. Some of y'all got billions of dollars and millions of dollars, and these kids out here that only substance they get to eat is in school. You got all them billions of dollars, and you won't even open up a school and pay for their tuition and accessories so that they become somebody better in life and help the world and help their people. You understand what I'm saying? I'm talking about when you got it like that, you're supposed to give it back like that. So that, and if you put these kids and all these when you got it, and not go to these other countries and take care of everybody over there. There's kids and people starving right here, homeless people everywhere around you right now. You got the bread, but you won't spread that bread. Yeah, I took a lot of my money and my energy and effort and gave it to my people on the streets. I went to community action centers, gave them money, and didn't take credit for it, didn't want it. When I develop artists, I make sure that I do non-disclosures so that I don't take credit for what they do. And I was the first artist who had all their copyrights, they publishing, the writing, their name, everything about them stolen and taken away from them. But I didn't get angry and get mad. I got better at what I did because I knew that I was doing something that must be great. And some prominent artists told me that's out here right now told me that if it wasn't for me, they wouldn't be eating. And everybody in the hip hop ought to write you a check. No. God got me. That's who take care of my daily bread. LL approached me one day in Miami. This was a couple years ago. We doing jazz in the gardens. LL came to me and I'm sitting on a golf cart with my son as they bringing me in, and he stopped in his tracks and did like this to me. And told my son, do you know who your dad is? He said if it wasn't for him, wouldn't nobody be eating. That's the real legend, and he don't get half the credit that he deserved. I don't get none of the credit that I deserve. I get what's mine, because what's for me is for me. But I'm 53 years old, and I'm not ashamed to say that. But now, look where I'm at. I'm doing shows almost every day. Every other day, I'm doing a show. Merchandising deals. They doing a movie about my life. They getting ready to do it on Netflix called Origins. I got 3 more movie offers that just came to me in the last 2 weeks. You understand? And when I say I'm not bragging, I'm not doing that. It's just sometimes you got to stay in your lane until it's your time to reign. And that's exactly what I do. New single with Michael Jackson on it. How many of y'all can say that? Not to be competing with you, but to say that I did my bodyguard work where I protected his family, his brothers. I protected so many artists. I protected people like Morris Chestnut, Vivica Fox, Mickey Howard. You understand? The list can go. I can call names and you can Google and you can check my references out and see what I did. You can call captains indefinite in the military to see what I did, bro. This is real talk.
Let me ask you, because I see you still got a lot of fire.
I'm always passionate about what I did.
And the thing is, at what? And see, sometimes people put a limit on how long they think you should be relevant. You know what I'm saying? Like, you should be, at this age, you should be worried about something else. What, and I know this is a loaded question, what keeps you motivated to stay in this game with this hip hop and try to see it through to pass a different message to people who may not know the origin?
First of all, it's about the kids. I need to let y'all know this. Thugism, drugism, sex and violence is not hip-hop. That's exploitation. And it's exploitation of the people and the culture. So when you up there shaking your tails, you ain't giving these young girls nothing to look up to. When you out there bragging about the bags and the packs, you ain't giving these young guys nothing to live for. And every time you kill one of our brothers and sisters out here, you're killing generations of our people in one person. And when Shirley Caesar, Barry White, if those statues that sat me down and talked to me and told me that they don't see you coming, and they saying that it's all on you, I see what's on you. Just stay in your lane. And that's what they told me, and I did exactly like that. I'm 50-something years old, and you say what motivates me to keep doing this? When I sat there and I watched people die from something that me and my crew started, it hurts. When Pac passed, I hurt. When Biggie passed, I hurt. When the gentleman that just passed, when Nipsey Hussle got taken out, that hurt me.
Yeah, that got
and
me too.
It's a curse and a blessing. I sit back and I feel for them. I feel for their families. It's because had I waited, maybe they wouldn't have been here. Like my Lord and Savior was telling me to wait. But being the person that had to feed his family, I had to step out and feed that family. So that's called sacrifice. And I worked and I bust my ass off. I stayed protecting people, being a part of a group, and being Rob Bass. Shout out to you, man. God bless Easy Rock, who passed away. But I sat there in my lane and never brought none of this stuff out. Never tried to take his shine, because it was his time to shine. And I protected him. I lived in as a lived-in bodyguard. I did his hype man stuff. I'm an MC, so it was easy to hype. People think you couldn't flow or didn't want to flow because you stayed in your lane. No, I shut up. But I knew if it's something that we started, I could out-rap any of them. Right. And I could out-curse any of them. It's easy to call somebody your mother effer. That's the easiest thing. Allow me to get out there and do it. I'll out-rap you all with one word at a time. But that's not what I'm here for. I'm here to set an example. I'm here to set precedent. I'm here to clean up the game, save some of these souls. I'm here not to chase the money. I don't chase orgasms. I chase life-gasms. I think on the other end of eternity. I'm a metaphoricalist. When I flow, you hear something that you be like, wow, did he just say that? Did he put that together? The new song, Be Where You Are, Michael Jackson. Come on, man. That's huge. You got a legend and a legend, that they say, on the same record. I'm going to let them play that today. Then I got Keep It Real. Now, when you hear the lyrics and you hear how I drop jewels on them, that's deep.
Hey man, y'all might as well cue that up, man.
Right there, that's Keep It Real, right there.
At the end of the day, you know,
and
there's people who tuning in who need to hear that. They need to hear that.
What that Michael Jackson joint is on there?
They let them feel Keep It Real first, and then go to Michael Jackson. Then they understand why I did the Michael Jackson joint. You know what I mean? And not to mention, I secured his family and them. Now I'm open to the questions he got to ask, because Shizzle, that brother, power is key. Because you could be broke and still have power. You could be handicapped and still have power. This gentleman here got power, and I'm not tooting your horn. You a powerful man. You think I heart to you because you good on the radio? There's a million people good on the radio. Hell, I could be Bernie Mac and be good on the goddamn radio. You understand? But you got power. You understand? You think they locked Bill Cosby up because he did what he did to them women? No.
Power.
He had power.
Yeah.
You think they took Michael Jackson, Whitney Houston, Left Eye, all them out because they was popular and they had good songs? Or they was drinking and using some drugs? How many people around the world use drugs are still here? No. That was power.
People follow power. People follow power. It historically, that's what it is. You don't have to agree. You just have to believe.
That's right. The devil's not going to attack you if you're already doing his work. He don't got no use for you because you're already doing his work. But when you're doing good, that's when you notice you have all the turmoil. How come you think most of the people in church got more problems than the people out of church?
Facts. Man.
Man, cue that song up, man. Cue that song up, man.
That's real, bro. I'm saying that heavy burden.
Who's going to introduce that?
Go ahead.
Y'all better take some insurance out on your booty tonight.
Let it do itself. Let it do it itself.
All right, it's that joint right here.
Yeah, it's called Keep It Real.
Okay.
By B-Funk and G-Man.
Y'all better take some insurance out on your booty tonight.
Down then. Trade the hard way. Drop it. 5 2. Folk trade the hard way.
Keep it real with yourself. Keep it real with your homie. Keep it real with your out on the block serving them. Keep it real cause the whole lot of shit that get mixed up in this. And time ain't gonna wait for nobody. It always takes. I'm convinced that you only got so long to do wrong. And what you're thinking about copping cars before homes. We in the rat race. Some take it for granted. Chasing waterfalls. Then they end up damaged. You gotta keep it real, partner. Ain't no shortcuts. You can't be looking in my eyes and be lying for bucks. You can't be disrespecting folks and not expect. But with the comeback on your homie, ain't no future in that. But why you claiming the realest and claiming the bigs? You claiming that beans, but you ain't claiming your kids. You better realize, player, it counts to be the boss. Don't be the type to say it's real, but it's really not y'all. Honey, I ain't real with you. We keep it real. We keep it real with you. We keep it real. We keep it real with you. We keep it real. We keep it real with you. We keep it real. Now if you talking about shit, well look who got shit. I be dipping through that town, yeah, just to get a look. My man be swerving and purging, preserving on them things about them hype dreams, them right dreams and work schemes. Although it may not seem to make no sense, it'll all come out the wash when you feel my rent. You got your grind on, cause you know your game is tight. You keep doing your own thing, cause you feel it's right. But for us to be here now, look how long it took. But we ain't tripping, player, because we off the hook. We keep it real with you. We keep it real. We keep it real with you. We keep it real. We keep it real with you. We keep it real. We keep it real with you. We keep it real. I'm putting a twist on things in the midst of the game. It's a whole lot of dollars out there to gain. It's a million ways, just like it's millions of folks trying to keep their heads above the waters below. It's either sink or swim, or get your hustle on and find a way to get up out of the raggedy drum. Gotta stay motivated to give me some green, cause coming up on the grips, a change the scene. But why they wanna have an attitude and mad at me? Cause I done put in work, now I'm out with the G's. It ain't no mystery to me, I've seen it all before. When you had love for, and sold they sold. Forget about the chattering, cause all in time was coming down the line, about to blow they mind. I said forget about the chatter, cause all in time was coming down the line, gonna blow they mind.
Mine's not a whole lot of punks as this ride to the top. Trying real hard for a chance to get credit. Some like to rap, yeah, some like to sing. I like to pick the mic busy and do my own thing. The frick to the frack, yeah, I take you for a ride. I clean out your ears, but I open your thighs. Yes, yes, y'all. To the beats, y'all. I said we found us some riggedy freak freaks, y'all. We be the host with the most from coast to coast. I said we coming to your town. We having a rough roast.
We keep it real with you. We keep it real. We keep
take some insurance out on your booty tonight, because we are not responsible.
Yeah, man. Yeah. That's a sprinkle of your get down right there. You know what I mean? I hear something in the back. Oh, we got the keep it cute because we got that Michael Jackson joint coming.
Yeah. I'm getting ready to give him the mic. Yeah, I'm getting it to
okay.
right now.
I'm interested in a little bit of the background, how that Michael Jackson track kind of came about, because that's not even just it's a story. Like it's like that. You know how you used to have Hollywood stories like behind the scenes, like. How did that particular record come about? I'm just kind of curious.
And you know, I did this before Mike even passed away.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I did this, and also I did the memorial for him in Gary, Indiana, because I used to do I was the head of security for the police department. They bring me in, and the mayor at the time, it was a mayor called Mr. Mayor. He was the Mayor White, and then it was Rudy Clay, who was the mayors up there. So I did all the concerts that they did up in Marquette Park, either performing, head of security, or bodyguarding a lot of the artists that we brought in Gary, because Gary was it's almost like Detroit, if you will. You know what I mean? So when we did the memorial for Michael Jackson, you know what I mean, when he passed, his dad came to me, and his dad was like, I appreciate what you did, for my family, but you did the protection. You ride around in the trail car while because Miss Jackson is a Jehovah's Witness,
right?
So people had to protect her, and so I was hired secretly to protect I was hired secretly to protect a whole lot of people that didn't even know that I was flew in town to protect them, and I can name them off, like the artist Rick Ross. You know what I mean? I was flew in to protect him. Miss Jackson, I'm in a trail car watching her, protecting her while she's knocking on doors, and she don't know, because sometimes the less you know, the safer you are.
Yeah, absolutely. That makes sense. That's incredible.
It was deep. It was real deep. I can't wait till you ask me some questions, because I know he's ready to ask me some questions.
You know what? Honestly, like Biz is doing his thing.
He's doing his thing.
No, we run together for a reason.
And I don't have a co-pilot with me right now, so I'm just like,
I'm co-piloting.
I want to tell my man, keep going.
I'm going to say facts.
I sat here and I listened to a lot of interviews, and you asked everybody something. It came to me, he's just sitting there stuck, like soaking it up. I got to watch him.
He ain't stuck.
I'm saying soaking it up, meaning
you got somebody already running in the lane. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm.
And you got to stay with.
I'm a humble brother, like
rolling with people who stay ready, like how you stayed. All this knowledge, all of this power that you sit in that seat with, you stayed so silently focused on the moment and the opportunity, and when it came to you, it's just like overflow. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, he's seeing that, he's manifesting something from that. So for me, the way I look at it is, he invited me here. I drove down, to see the Master P. Mm-hmm. I'm blessed through that. He said, well, come up, we'll do the recap. You know what I'm saying? I rearranged my schedule to make sure I'm of service to my brother.
That's what's up.
Because I know doing what he does is not easy.
No.
Kicking down these doors and slaying these dragons that other people are afraid to do.
Power.
You know what I'm saying? You have to have somebody who's willing to do the same thing.
Yeah.
So when he made that invitation, I'm gonna come ready.
It's just like when I'm doing shows, like I'm so laid back, and people be like, "He's so."
I love you, brother.
He's so just laid back, and I'm looking at the stuff that come on, and we was looking at how many people was. I'm coming. It's just lamb down there. I mean, thousands. They just, and it's like. And the ladies are saying he's such a gentleman, and then when I grab that mic, I flip into this whole different perspective. It's because I understand that it's a business, and I understand that that y'all pay me to do this for y'all. So it's not my show; it's their show, and I come to entertain them with their show. But I also give them a hip hop lesson throughout the show. Meaning with the songs that I do, how I explain it, how I go into it, and it's like articulate when I'm developing my artists. In the first 30 days, it's all about your business. I'm making sure you own your copyright, your publishing, everything is yours. That is yours, not mine, yours, and nobody can't touch it. Secure you with the right attorneys if you need the right attorneys. Absolutely. Direct you into the right people that you need that may have to be your artist repertoire, if you will, outside independently from the labels that work. That person works for the label. You understand what I'm saying? So that your artist repertoire can tell this artist repertoire, you're not gonna manipulate my guy's mind. Then the next set of 30 days, I'm telling you about, now it's about your music, because I don't care what you sound like when we first started about business. Then when you get into your music, now let me hear it, make sure it's radio friendly, got your maxi mixes, totally mixes, hip-hop, R&B, hip-hop and R&B, b-boy hip-hop, reggaeton,
diversity,
Jews, blast, jazz, blues, all that, just making sure that you got the total mixes to sell that one song, because sometimes you can't sell a song, you can't sell an album. So you have to understand, I want to reach all the genres. It's 190 countries out here, and each one of these countries has boroughs, and each one of those boroughs has little neighborhoods. So if you don't know that your stuff is being sold over here in West Bubble Hell, with how they stole a lot of money from some of these artists, because they give them $100,000, $1 million, and they say you sold this in L.A., New York, and Chicago. You happy? You happy? But what about them countries over there that I never even heard that exist? You done sold 20, 30 million over there. That's why they sitting on them big houses on the mansion. Absolutely. You don't know nothing about that. That's the other set of books. See, that's when I was talking to Left Eye, and I told her, I said, you got to go in there and tell them you know what you know. That you know that's what's going on, so you could get your money. Because once you make the statement that, what about Zimbabwe? I sold 30 million rubies over there. They gonna get quiet just like it just did.
Absolutely.
So now that opens up the game. But no, she runs in there, of course, with the little 35, 25 automatic, and I'm like, what the hell are you doing? You don't. That's not what I said, dude. I said you go in there armed with the truth, so that they can say, okay, let me just cut her a check because she knows what's going on. So, and the same thing with Pac. When you sit down and you talk to Pac and you see how humble this brother really was, and then he got to step out that door and put on a facade that he's gangster and he's thug and he thug life and all that, totally contradictory of what his music was saying. And I'm saying, bro, your music is saying one thing, your actions are saying another. You're a product of your environment now. The people that's around you is making you live their life instead of your life.
Can we talk about that Pac thing for a minute? Because I was one of those who I admired how bold Pac was, but it seemed like people wanted to get behind him for the wrong reasons. Could you kind of speak to that? Because in the beginning, Pac was really about, his people. He knew where he was going. He was very focused.
And his music.
And his music. And it was and that message was manifested in his music in the beginning. Mm-hmm. But I think when Juice hit, I think it kind of changed the trajectory of his career and his life.
It wasn't when Juice hit, it was when problems came at him. Okay. How you react to your problems. That's what there's problems come at us all day. But how he reacted was, I don't really know how, because people are lying on me. They're saying I did this, and he didn't do this stuff, but you was gangster. You put yourself out there as that mentality.
He didn't realize?
When I say he didn't, not that he didn't realize, let's put it like this. If somebody comes around you and they a straight killer, you know they're a killer, and you hang around them, you're guilty by association. Yeah. And you could be innocent. And we know you ain't, and I know you ain't did this. I know you, bro. You're not saying you ain't got the heart to do that. When I say you ain't got the heart to do that means that your heart is good enough not to do that.
I just saw a documentary about, I'll say HJ.
Yeah,
bruh, down there,
bruh.
He been tucked for all these years.
I told Pac one time. I said, man,
in the DR.
I got you. I'm with you. I got you. I told Pac. I said, bruh. I said, the way this thing going, the way God works with me, and I let the Spirit move me, I let God order my footsteps. But don't get it twisted. If it's a problem, I don't like beef, but I'm a chef, so I'll cook and eat the hell out of beef. Let's not get it twisted.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But in hindsight, I told Pac, I said, bruh, I might not change everybody's mind, because he's like, I want it clean. I don't want this thug stuff, because when they flew me up to L.A., told everybody when I'm head of security out there, it's still about the Pac thing. And they said, told all of them, stop putting your money behind the positive hip hop and put your money behind the new gangster rap that was starting to explode.
Yeah.
Well, the people said, why? He said, because it's about putting your resources and making sure you get your money behind privatizing prisons.
And off of what you were saying too, to reiterate off of what you were saying, that
major
role,
message.
Bishop, it didn't help it. It fueled it.
Oh yeah, it fueled it.
I think the Bishop, his role, we're talking about the Pac's role in
I know exactly
Juice,
what you're talking about.
It fueled it because
it fueled it, because
it gave it that and Pac ran with the shit.
Yeah, he played
Pac
hard.
ran with the shit and didn't really think of the magnitude of what he was running with because of hard was cool.
Consequences.
You know what I'm saying? But then like people get to see you worldwide being hard. And you got that,
and you know how you
and
can, you know how you
trying
can confirm
to play it, and
you know how you can confirm what you said. I'm gonna tell you how you can confirm what he said. Think about it now. The perception is everything. Sometimes.
Hell yeah.
Now, the perception of Pac when you just visually looked at him in Juice with the nice haircut, the nice decent clothes, the African garment, the garb, and you know all the power to the people stuff around his neck and all that. It did not display the militant gangster thug that he actually portrayed in the movie. So when he
got the pistol.
exactly. Then it became, hold up. This is power. I do got the power because I told him.
It showed it.
I told him.
I think it was kind of funky. People really juice. Nah, it wasn't funky, but
you know how many?
Hell
you
yeah,
know
but
how
that
many?
shit inspired a lot of
Do you know
knuckleheads
how?
to want to
And see, the thing was, and see,
That's
I
it.
do my research too because you know he said people came to him in
I
prison.
mean, cut you off either, brother.
No,
Yeah,
Go ahead.
he said people came to him in prisons, like heads of like,
Yeah.
and they were like, "What do you want us to do?"
Oh hell yeah, he had them.
And it's just like he said, "I didn't know what to do with that power."
Hey, now you understand if you got that type of power and you that type of gangster thug, whatever you want to be, you wouldn't have to ask a question like that.
Nah.
That's because it's gonna automatically be
You already would have known how to.
You would have known.
Look at how I'm trying
How
to
to lead.
influence the.
He developed it late.
Look at how I'm trying to influence the hip hop culture to clean up not just what they say. I can't do that, but to take consciousness about what they do and put it back into the consciousness. So I told Pac, I may not change the world, but I can influence the world.
I
Pac
told
went right
Yeah,
because
exactly.
I gotta
It's
actually
like
listen
that-
to what you're hearing.
Mic drop. That's why. But see, that's why he's silent. He's just like that's a surreal thing. Like,
because you know why?
What you say?
You know why?
I hear everything, bro.
You know
What
why?
you
You know
say?
why? Because I sat and talked to Pac like you sitting here talking to me. I sat and talked to him and got the respect that I get from prayers. You know what I mean? I sat and he went and took that same conceptual statement and flipped it in an interview and said, "I may not be the one to change the to change the mind. I'm gonna be the mind that spark to change."
spark
I'm
it.
like, hold up, don't that sound like?
yeah.
Hey, but you know what?
It came from somewhere.
Hey,
That
but
means he was
yeah, but
listening to
look,
something.
But you know what? Something on that. We be around y'all real ones, right? I'll say that for the brother how I'm built and everything, right? We be around y'all real ones, the real ones. And you catch them real jewels, like them real fucking life jewels, them real ones. And we got to put it out somehow.
Yeah.
Especially if we have a platform to do so.
Power. This is why I'm all, that's his nickname for me from now on.
I don't know the words to.
Yeah, I ain't never seen him at a loss of words. Shizzle, we got him shook.
I'm trying to figure out
Because I think he's in a different place, and because like
that's how you pay respect, pay homage. That's how I pay homage. That's how I pay homage to that to the realness by doing so.
Right.
And that's the real, not the fucking fake real or the bullshit real. The real. So for me, that's how I pay homage to the realness.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's how other real ones have done it. Because it's always real recognized real, game recognized game. It's what it is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Let me tell you let me tell you something that's gonna blow your minds again. I always got something. This is important. Everybody know who Shirley Caesar is.
Oh yeah.
We was on the Bobby Brown tour at the Shrine Theater outside. So we was
Bobby getting lit. No,
yes.
Hey, go ahead. I'm just saying. Hey, go ahead.
Hey, having a good time.
Hold on. Well, we was outside the Shrine Theater. We was nominated. When I say we, I'm talking about the Rob Bass and DJ Easy Rock scenario. Right. They was nominated for Best New Artist of the Year, and up against us in the category was EU. If y'all remember EU doing the butt. Where EU actually won.
What was the joint?
Do it in the butt.
Sexy.
Shout out to Sugar Bear.
Do the right thing the other day. Go ahead.
We was nominated for the Robin was nominated for Best New Artist.
Right.
We lost that to EU because, of course, it was a sexual oriented record. So it was more. It was
Sex
looked at
sells.
more. And then also, you know, some of you artists that don't know, you have to register to get any of these awards. If you don't register, you don't get awards. You don't even get nominated. All right. So now back after the station identification break, we was nominated for that award where Robin them was and Shirley Caesar, one of our dancers named Monty, who happened to be one of the Shy Lights, if you remember them, son. He was our dancer at the time, so he coming up on the bus and he's running in, and I was the bodyguard, so I'm sitting right by the door. When you come up on the bus, you got to pass me to get up into the main cabin. So
Right.
I'm not letting nobody up in the cabin. I'm actually sitting in the main cabin, but on the other side of the door. So he comes in and I open the door. He says, "Shirley Caesar, get ready to come on the bus." She said she want to look at the bus. So I said, "Shut up." And I called him exploratory because he's a little knucklehead. I'm shut up, popping him in the head and all that because I was young, 20 something, But he comes up, and at the time, I was indulging in smoking weed. I did that for 40 years. I don't do it anymore. That's because you got to set example, be example for the example to work. So long story short, he comes up and tells me Shirley Caesar coming up on the bus. Somebody knocks on the door. I hear this little knock on the door. So now at the time I had a blunt in my mouth. I inhaled the whole mouth. I was back then. You know how we used to do it. The cloud come out, we sucked the whole cloud back in. Gotcha. And I had it in my mouth. So I opened the door and I see this curly hairdo on 2 steps down. So it was real short. So I looked down and it was Shirley Caesar. So now I'm holding this in my mouth. I'm holding it. Now this is good, clear. Back then, Joe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So she steps up the 2 steps. She's right at my nose, and it's in my face, and my eyes are tearing up. You know what I mean? That was the icon. That was everybody's. That was Shirley Caesar. Come on now, everybody,
Absolutely.
mama, grandma, everybody loves Shirley
Legendary.
Caesar. And my eyes are tearing up for the presence of her being there, the presence of the spirit being there, and also I gotta let this out, Shirley. You talking to me, and I'm trying to hold it. She walks right in my face, and I let out the entire cloud of smoke in her face.
No
I'm
face
telling you, but
contact.
But you know what she said? I'm telling you, she didn't blink. She didn't say nothing negative. She touched my head and anointed it and said, "They don't see you coming. I see the spirit all over you. When it's your time, the world is going to be so." She was saying things. The world is going to be so blessed. It's going to be so blessed to have you in its presence. And this is me just blowing a cloud of smoke in her face. And she walked. And I took her to the back, let her meet Rob. When she came out and left again, she looked at me. She just looked at me and said, "Baby, you are the truth. It's on you. You have it." And look, she didn't know I was born with a veil on my face. She didn't know that I could see things before they happen.
You get them premonitions, bro?
Man, I be feeling earthquakes, and I call people right now without me. Right now, you could test me. I call them and be like, "This earthquake that just passed." I told my father-in-law. I said, "We get ready to have an earthquake." And 2 days later, we had the earthquake. And he looked at me. He was like, "Man, you did." And my wife told him, "Yeah, he do that all the time. He knows when they coming. I see things like I was telling him outside. I was trying to touch on him outside on some things. You too, bro. I gotta tell you something. I was touching on some things with you outside, and I was saying it, and because he didn't want to get into it because it's so deep. And I'm telling him about power. You know what I mean? See, power can blow your head up, or power can straighten your head up. He got a straight head right now, but the power has yet to come. It has yet to come, and you too. I mean, because it's a teamwork which makes that dream work.
Yeah.
You think all these people are calling you? Y'all getting ready to get called. They want y'all, and this is. Let me tell the world. They want them on real satellite radio. They want them. They watching and they listening. They want them. They're gonna be offered 6 figures real soon. 6. But they getting ready to be offered 6 figures, and them people, and those people ain't even listening, so they don't know that I'm saying this. When they get the call, and it's coming soon, it's coming real soon, and when they get the call, they're gonna call us, and how real recognize real, they're gonna break bread. They're gonna break bread with them people majorly.
I'm cool.
You're gonna break bread.
I'm cool.
I got something to tell you. I'll tell you.
But because what he's saying is powerful, but I think it's so crazy because I think back to the movie where Little Richard was talking to Ray Charles or what have you. Know what you want.
Mm-hmm.
your homework is to know what you want. What do you want from this? You understand what I'm saying? Like, because they're going to offer you things that you don't need just to see what you want.
Mm-hmm.
And that day really comes for people who are persevering, who are visionaries.
Toss in a few Lambos.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they're gonna tempt you with what they think what you look like wants.
Can I give you some advice? Can I give y'all some advice? What? When they come to you and they say, we want to offer you a hefty
upfront
salary to do what you're doing, and these are the numbers that we're talking about, do one thing for me.
No doubt.
Look at it and say, nah, I want 25, and just don't say nothing else and walk out the room. Now, you might not get the 25, but what they offering, because if they offering you 10, you're worth 20.
Word.
You see what I'm saying?
P do the same thing.
You know what I mean? Just and don't say nothing else. Don't even conversate. Don't
Hey,
even
but
say
you know
bye
what,
to
bro?
them. Just walk out, and they're gonna run you down, and they're gonna say, "Okay, how about this?" And then when they say, "How about this?" Now, that's where you at position. That's power. That's when you realize your
And then
power.
I'm also gonna say right behind that, let me let my lawyer overlook this contract.
No, that's before the contract, because see, lawyers work for you.
Yes, hey. I'm
So
sure
my point is to make sure that you're developed to the point. Make sure you're developed to where you go to your lawyer and tell your lawyer what you want. See, the lawyer's gonna look in there and the lawyer's gonna negotiate how much you get, because he know how much percentage he get off it already. He do numbers quick.
I mean, keep putting this good awesomeness out in the air.
You know, I'm just telling you what's
deals coming. Come on,
see,
I'm just
come on,
deals.
See, I let the spirit guide me. I'm letting the spirit tell me what's going on. And
Thank you.
This is not a
Thank you,
medium.
God, for letting this brother tell me that the deal is coming, because I can use it.
This is not witchcraft. This is not obia, voodoo.
Hell no, we don't mess with
Santa
that.
Maria. This is none of that
Nah,
stuff.
bro, I'm God body.
This is
you wouldn't
what
even
the
be in the
spirit.
building with me right now if it wasn't. We air like with that.
This is what the spirit
all
is
of
saying.
us in this room right now is God body.
Right.
Go ahead.
This is what the spirit is saying, and I'm telling you, when they put their numbers in front, if you just stay, that's the number there. Write that down, sir. Sir, write that down. Tell them you want 25. And see, when I say 25, you don't know what 25 represents. Say I want 25. And y'all look at each other and y'all both walk out the room, because of course the divide and conquer, they get your guy to ease up and come down.
Good cop, bad cop.
You know what I mean? I get you lobster, I get you chicken. That mentality. You understand what I'm saying? Because they know we love us some chicken, and they know that sometimes you gotta have the right complexion to have the right connection. Yeah. So they gonna play that game, but you just simply say I want 25 and walk out, and I guarantee you end up with 50.
Let me get that.
Big facts.
Yeah.
You know why? Because there's two of you. Why are we gonna get 25? We gotta split that. No, we want 25. That's the statement. We want 25, and that's 25 apiece. We want 25. But you know why? Because everybody is coming to the end of their road now. The world is looking and wanting something new. Steve Harvey, they watering him down now. They shutting him up. They tearing him up.
That's
he's
that hurt how they just did.
But you know what though?
Back. He's multifaceted.
He's multifaceted because and that's one of those people I watch very carefully because. And
they tried to shut one of his lanes.
They did.
One of his main lanes.
Two of his lanes.
It's still coming.
Yeah,
it's still coming.
Because this is the thing.
When it ain't gonna stop
when
him,
when you take orders from a higher power, it doesn't really alter
you
who
can create
you are.
something
Can
else.
I put something out there in the atmosphere? Can I get deep again? Can I do this without no disrespect to everybody? You know when they really got the power over Steve? When he went against Monique.
They was fucking Mo up.
I know that, but when he went against Monique and told her how to be a subservient sister, that's when they realized, okay,
I can get you.
I got you now. I got you now.
Yeah, I got the ammunition.
I feel you there.
I got the
I
ammunition.
know. I got you.
Because Mo was speaking the truth.
Yes,
and
she
the
really
thing
was.
when
she was selling out more than everybody else.
You know what it was? They just didn't get her.
No, they got her.
But they blacklisted her.
They didn't respect her.
They blacklisted her.
When she told them just like
so
this,
they didn't respect her enough. That's why they didn't get her.
Wait, because she was selling out.
Blacklisted your ass.
No, she
I'm gonna
was
get
the,
in on this.
Wait, she was the African American sister comedian that was selling out more than any of them comedians out there, white, black, anybody.
And she was telling
right, and she was keeping it 100. So what they did was now offer her. They insulted her by offering her hundreds of thousands of dollars, which was worth millions of dollars.
That's what it spawned from. When we talk about, we talking about Monique, y'all.
And then you know what she said? She told them to suck her.
You know what I mean? Was Netflix was offering deals to other comedians for large numbers,
10 mil.
Right?
Yeah. Amy Schumer.
Well, when it came down to negotiating the deal for Monique, for Mo, which is she was in the upper echelon, if you will. She was A+ at that time or whatever. She should have got a lucrative deal offered to her also.
Exactly.
She didn't get that. She felt a certain way. But I think it was some shit was already happening before that. You know what I mean? I think it was like we saw somewhat of a, I don't want to call it a decline in her career.
No, it wasn't a decline. She stopped and
we
started
saw some shit happening after that.
She took a break to come back strong.
Yeah, but she was touring.
After that Precious shit, she was touring. Yeah, because just because you ain't on TV when you be famous, you ain't got to be on TV. You can still be getting it.
Yes.
I'm doing a show. You on tour. You doing a different show.
People don't know Dave Chappelle was doing
it. Yeah, just because you
Dave Chappelle was doing that before he came back strong.
You
Absolutely.
know that's another thing we need to clear up. Just because you're not on TV, I'm going to say it one more time. Just because you're not on TV, don't mean you're getting it.
And you can make more money without a record out sometime than with a record out. You know what I mean? And
especially today with these rap niggas, they making money off tour money. They making tour money.
And now they
streams ain't doing it like that, bro.
No, and
you got to have 1 billion streams before you get paid $4.
Exactly. And they don't understand merchandising deals. They don't understand endorsement deals. They don't see these are the things.
The merch comes along with gigging.
No, it comes. But hold up,
just sell merch for nothing. You know what I mean? Go ahead.
No, you're right, but you got to have a reason to sell merch. True. So it doesn't mean it has to be. It don't have to be linked to your artistry to sell merch.
Hey, true. 2 words. True. Thug Life.
True.
What was the copyright on Thug Life? 0.
I don't think you did nothing.
What was the copyright on hip hop?
Nothing.
Exactly. Imagine had I copyright in the term hip hop. What would it be right now?
Hey, bling bling times 10.
Hey, G. You know what I mean? So I'm listening to your whole situation, and you talking about the origin of things, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, so
here come the question. I told you it was gonna come. I told y'all. I told y'all.
He's there.
You know, I'm quick and I'm ready. So I know I don't care which angle you come from, direct, indirect, round the corner. I got you.
So where does Kool Herc come in your book?
Now and let me say that what I said in the intro of
Sedgwick Avenue, brother. Where does that come in your book?
Hold on. I was born in Brooklyn.
No doubt.
I was born in Queens, raised in Brooklyn, and in the islands. Now, Cool DJ Herc, I said this in the beginning, and I was nice about it. What I said was, when we started this hip-hop culture...
You said we. No.
No, I said we. I'm saying we because...
That's all I was looking for, we.
No. When I said... wait.
You started off perfectly.
Yeah, I said we because that was the crew that I was with.
We.
Now, when I say I named it, that's different. Yeah, that's
now,
singular.
Where the we come in?
Yeah, the we come
because then I've got another question for you after that.
Well,
this is like a part 1 5-part question.
I'll let you finish.
Go ahead.
Then I'm ready.
No, you go ahead.
There was no such
conversationalist.
There was no such thing as hip hop DJs back in 1973 to 75. There was no such thing as a hip hop DJ. No disrespect to no DJ. I said that in the very beginning.
True.
There was no, and if you a funk band, because next thing you're gonna hit me with African Bambaataa. So let me clarify that too. African Bambaataa was a funk band that converted to hip hop, which means it had to exist before.
Let's go back to my question.
I just told you what I think about him.
No, where does Kool Herc come in your book?
Where does he fall into the era?
He was the initiator. He was the initiator of hip hop DJs.
Initiator.
That specific perspective of DJing.
So he pushed the agenda of hip hop to the forefront.
That's why they say he's a creator, because he pushed the agenda.
The agenda of hip hop DJing.
Because if you go back to the
now, I'm not a DJ, so I can't say I was back there back scratching, back spinning, cutting, transforming. Even though I know all them terminologies.
I see where he went. He went very specific.
I see for DJs.
The
whole origin of hip hopness, it seems as though it was born from Kool Herc and Sedgwick Avenue.
The operative term was "it seems."
That's what I wanted to clear up.
Right.
Yeah.
It seems.
No. See, let me tell
And
you.
I wanted your perspective because you was there.
Right.
You can't ask this to too many people.
No. I was doing a moonwalk before Michael Jackson even done a moonwalk, but he got the credit because he was the biggest artist there. Just because somebody, just like with Rappers Delight, that wasn't the first hip hop. That wasn't the first hip hop record. It just happened to be the first hip hop record that was manufactured, produced. Exactly. Put on the radio, promoted, and marketed. That and it got the business rep behind it because everybody heard it as fascinating. So it doesn't mean that they were the first rappers. Let's not get it twisted. Mm-hmm. You understand what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Because that came out. Rappers Delight came out in 1979. The blue album cover with the candy cane. But if you hear what I'm saying, in 1973, we started a little culture and a little crew. That was breakdancing, pop locking, ticking. And these was white kids, black kids, because New York City was considered the melting pot. So therefore, we had different genres and different facets of people that had different artistic talents and gifts that all came together. Because we know why I say we didn't have hip hop DJs, to clarify it all. Because back then we was beating on tables, chairs, windows, and doors with pens, pencils, beating on buckets. So there was no hip hop music. We was creating our own rhythms.
Yeah. The art had to come before the DJ.
No, but the DJ came before the MC.
It was always a DJ. It was always DJs, but but the genre, the hip hop DJ, there wasn't a hip hop category DJ.
Yeah.
And the MCs came first because we did not have no music to rap over. We was freestyling.
Well, that's very true.
And
there,
beating on desk tables and chairs. So that came first. The MC came first.
And I'm co-signing on that.
Yes, y'all.
That's 100%.
Yes, y'all. To the beat, y'all.
What did they call it? Hey, but what they call it when you was out there just doing it in the street? What they call that back in the day? There's a
doing what are you talking about?
Like brothers was like what you saying, just out there, just. I guess that was early freestyles.
It was freestyle, not just freestyle.
Yeah.
See, freestyle
just out there.
No, we was showing our artistic talents.
Hey. Remember I just said the art? Because art is free-flowing. It's not something that can be like jazz in the beginning was free-flowing. It wasn't something that had that repetitive hook and all that good stuff.
Hold up. Artistic talents. Let's keep it 100. It ain't just from what you just said.
Right.
It's also spiritual because some kids are considered artistic. And that has nothing to do with just what they could do. That's a gift. And that gift ain't coming from man. Man can't give you that gift. That gift has to come from the Spirit. And that Spirit has to come from the Father. And you have to know your order. You can't get to the Father unless you go through the Son. So you have to understand order.
Unique expression of self. Self starts with I am. Mm-hmm. It comes from you, from within. From within, God comes without.
Yeah, see, you become a vessel. To express what he has for you.
Hell yeah.
How much?
That's all I am.
See, I see that doctrine in theology of music. I'm deep, bro.
I see that. You see, I had questions that I wasn't even planning. It's just because you brought that out.
I'm just a vessel.
I'm glad you're bringing up stuff and you saying stuff because these kids, and I keep saying these kids because if we don't treat our future, which is the kids, like they're better than our past, then none of us and nothing is gonna last. Message.
Yeah, that's.
I don't even know if it get more powerful than that, man. It's 7:32. I don't know. I don't got nothing else to say, man.
Go ahead, because I like his questions. You know why? Because understand that the questions that you're asking, you're putting up, that's teaching them. See, all I'm doing is answering because I'm letting the Spirit lead what comes out of my mouth. Like when I speak at churches, you know what I mean? People asking me to do universities and teach classes because God bless Jay-Z. They he tried to do it in college and stuff. But sometimes if you can't go to the origins, you can't really speak long term, and it's not gonna work because you have to come from the origins. Sometimes that's why when you learn math, you learn 1 plus 1. You have to understand the origins. You have to have been there sometime or studied that, and they haven't. You know why? Because none of them have the audacity or respect enough to contact a brother, sit down and talk to me, learn the aspects of the culture, learn the principles, knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. If you don't have knowledge, that means you just don't know. Lack of knowledge is what hurts a lot of our people. If you don't have understanding, you can't understand it. How you understand something if you don't have the knowledge of it? And then wisdom come in time. If you ain't been on the earth long enough, you can't have wisdom. Let's break them down. Now you got people out here that has making all these monies. Those are businessmen. I respect your hustle. I love what you're doing. You changed the game. You added to the game. You took away from the game. You did this. But why y'all ain't coming to the origins, to the very beginning, and have conversation? I don't want your money. God got me. He take care of my daily bread. I say that prayer every morning. Let me drop jewels in your mind so that you can have more to talk about. If I don't care how many ways you cut it, say it different, if you're still talking about drugs, violence, sex, and all that, which is killing our people, then you still losing. I don't care how much money you got. You can't take that to the grave.
Facts. Did y'all play that Michael Jackson joint?
That's why I love talking to the old Jizzles.
Did y'all play
let's drop.
Did y'all play that Michael Jackson joint? I was just wondering.
This is Michael Jackson and the original G-Man of hip hop, and my man Brew from Indiana, and what we did call this one was "Be Where You Are." If you remember, in I gotta put a fingerprint on that. Back in the days, Michael Jackson was with his brothers, and they was called the Jackson 5. I took this one with honor and respect, and the brothers them even said that when this happened to make a little bit of noise, we'll come out and support it. Mean probably go on the road, we do something, whatever. This was what came down the pipeline to me. I respect that, I love that, and that's well appreciated. But this is called "Be Where You Are," and it's a different type of approach to a hip hop song. Be where you are. B capital WHER U capital R. Be where you are.
Featuring Michael Jackson. That's serious, bro.
They just don't know how to express themselves. So allow this triple OG to put things in perspective for you. With a little bit of help from my people down in the Midwest. Yes, sir. Naptown, yes, sir.
When you work at home, I'm in the streets on Rome. I know you always worry about me, girl, I'm just in my zone. You know it don't take long for me to be in your sight. Right or wrong, don't matter when we fuss and we fight, you know.
And as you did,
when we riding on the high, they can't get us apart. Down I-65, me and you in the dark. Nap down to the world, sunshine when I rise. See thighs like eyes, kinda like Mariah, you know.
And as you did, I just wanna be. I just wanna be. Girl, I just wanna be. I just wanna be.
Trust me, I ain't gon' be long. You and Mr. Everything, how you going wrong? Tell me one good thing. If I'm on your mind, how things gon' change?
And as you did,
Cause when you with a winner, ain't no more beginning. Every day lunchtime, gourmet dinners. I'm here for you, you here for me. We stick together like toiletries.
and as you did, I just wanna be. I just wanna be. Girl, I just wanna be. I just wanna be.
I wanna be where you are, being right by your side when it's time to ride. Anytime you need me, I'll be there. I got your back and I ain't going nowhere.
And as you did, excuse me, little mommy, but I like to get to know you better. See you kinda busy, so I guess I send a letter. If the letter don't work, then I guess I'll approach you. And if you can't socialize, I guess I'll coach you calls. And
Yeah. You know what I mean? My man G-Man with that little MJ sample in the back, right? Equity.
Yeah. When you, and you know what I mean? That means that I could pick the phone up and call one of my brothers, the real Rick Ross, Freeway Ricky on my phone. I could pick up the phone and call Genuine. I could pick up the phone and call my homies.
And that was one of my first big ones when I was at 96.5. Was Freeway Ricky Ross.
Yeah, that's my homie.
And I could have. It was right around the time when that Ross thing with him, Rick Ross taking his name and all that.
Yeah.
And I could have went in and asked Freeway about it, but I didn't. And then we ended up talking about it and having an awesome conversation. And he was letting me know, like, you know, around that time, that was one of the first stations he did a show on, a radio, you know, interview on in Florida was my show back then. So it was awesome to him because he got a chance to voice his opinion about the Rick Ross thing on a Florida-based show. And I guess I was tripping. I'm like, damn, I can't believe nobody else reached out to him.
Well, I brought him into Florida too. I brought him in for the
that was right around that
American
time,
Gala
just
Awards
in particular.
Yeah,
for the just on a radio interview, talking about the situation. That just
but it makes sense because that's deep when somebody literally take your name. I know that feeling. You know what I mean? When somebody,
man, and it was serious,
deep.
but he handled it so OG style. That's another old Jizzle right there.
See, they don't understand. See, I've been around him. I've been around him, and he's cool. He's a down to earth brother. There's no faking him. You know what I'm saying? He's real. And
I can dig that.
Not who that brother is. And no disrespect to Kimbo Slice when I was comparing size where he was at. You know, because I love Kimbo Slice. You know, that's my guy.
Yeah.
You know,
R.I.P. to Kimbo Slice, as a matter of fact.
Yeah. But he's down to earth, man. He's down to earth. And I call him. I can call him right now and say, man, I just need a good word from you. And he's gonna give me a good word. You know what I mean? Like Genuine. I say that dude. I could call him. That's my bro. I could call him up right now. Pull up the pictures. You can show your people us just clowning around. Videos of us clowning around. That's my bro. You know what I mean? Cupid. That's my bro. You know what I mean? These Jagged Edge. Those my peoples. You know what I mean? This when I say social equity, that's what I mean by that. These are the people that I say, look, I only got 50 cents, and they're gonna come out and rock with me. If you did put on my other song, you hear 50 Cent on my other hook. Done it for free. That's my guy. You see what I'm saying? Dude, this is the social equity and the respect and the love that people give you when you got favor. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And I don't ever go at them for money because some people is weak like that. If they have a problem or they struggling, they start calling people like, why you don't call so-and-so? Why you don't call this person? Those are friends. You could lose a lot of friends coming to them weak.
Hell yeah.
When I tell my man, I say put me on a show. I'm not telling him to put me on a show because I need your money. I'm saying put me on a show because boning them is gonna turn it out. Dude probably gonna kill it. But when you got G on a show, believe that your people gonna ask you for another show. Mm-hmm. It's a difference because you got a legend on a show versus a new artist. No disrespect, and somebody that's relevance is great and they got legendary songs, but they don't go back to what this man do. It's a total different perspective when you see me throw a real hip-hop show up there. A real hip-hop show. And I'm not talking about murder, killing, death, kill, drugs. I'm not doing that. I'm rocking your party. Your people are buying drinks. And then one more thing you artists need to know. When I do shows, I get percentages of the bar. I get percentages of the food that's sold in there. That's deep.
Yeah. So when y'all go to do because they just want to get the artist a little bit of the door or something.
The artists you got to earn that though. That's something that has to be earned because they know. And hold up, and it comes with a guarantee. See, I when I don't just go in and somebody say, hey, look, I'm gonna pay you $7,000, $7,500 or whatever. I get $3,500 to show up at a venue, just to show up. That's me just being in there. A walkthrough is $4,000. That's me coming in the front door, walking out the back door. $7,500 for me to do 10 minutes, and that's at a small club under 1,000 people. See, you see what I'm. I walk in, they say, "Can you come and play?" Yeah, I could come and play. And they say, I said, "What's the cut on the liquor?" Why? Because when I rock the crowd, your drink sales, do it on drink sales. Your drink sales at a certain time before I get on is at a certain level. When I'm rocking and after I'm rocking, your drink sales go through the roof. It's a different perspective.
Hold the bottom. If not, that means the battery died. I got a question for you. You ever consider doing your own podcast?
People asking me now, do I want my own old school hip hop radio show? They asking me that now.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You took it off live?
I was about to say shit. I'll wear it. So.
So I'm gonna do it up here then, since you wear it. So it'd be.
I'll wear that
little
motherfucker.
spot right here.
Okay.
How about that? So
Okay.
We about to close out my man time. You feel me? And it's just been story, and it's not story. It's fact after fact after fact.
I think the important part too is sometimes you have to put a little bit of planning and execution behind it. I say sometimes you have to put a little planning and execution, because I think of like with Dave Chappelle with those Hollywood stories with Prince.
Yeah.
Like those stories just told in a barbershop would have been one thing.
Yeah.
But because they had an audience and they depicted it and had like a budget and had like, you know, sound and costume and stuff like that, it really made these stories
into a visual.
The visual made it so real, because like even down to the mannerisms, it was like, okay, like I can really visualize this actually happening. You know what I'm saying? And just by some of the, I say at least three of the stories. You know,
it gave it that authenticity. It gave it that edge that you knew it was real, but it gave you that satire.
The story with LL, that's one I could instantly visualize that. The track with Michael Jackson, I could instantly visualize that, and it's like, you know, I would want to see what you're saying, because what I do, especially with the movie I'm making, because it brings out the passion in me, because what I'm doing is I'm making a movie about substance abuse and mental health awareness. The state of, especially the black man, is under attack.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? It's under attack, but I do have to do it under the umbrella is that we are all trying to be men.
Right.
We're all trying to find
I
ourselves.
love my psychology bachelor, man. That's because I get to get in your mind. I get to talk to you. I get to get that metaphor in your mind. Like, be where you are is a metaphor song. It's like being somewhere. Like Mike told me one day. Mike told me one day. Always reinvent yourself, G. Always reinvent yourself.
Now, when you say Mike.
I'm
Mike
sorry.
Jackson.
Yeah, what is that?
No, I just like to hear.
Yeah, what Mike?
Say it again.
Mufasa. He said it kind of like this.
Yeah, because
he was like this. He said it like this. He said, "Gee, remember this.
His mannerisms, boy.
You have to always reinvent yourself, because people will put you in one dimension, and you are multitask. You are multidimensional. You're so deep. You're so deep. God is gonna bless you."
Yo, you real good with voices.
Fuck
too.
yeah, you sounded like you
sounded
like Bernie Mac earlier.
Hold up.
How do you not have a show?
I used to, I bodyguarded Bernie Mac one time. I was bodyguarding one time. He wasn't feeling good because, you know, he had some conditional problems. Or something. He was sick one day, and I was protecting him.
Did they?
He said this. He said this to me. I said he was supposed to go pick up a check. So he's laying in the bed. He's like, I just don't feel good. I ain't gonna do shit today. I said, you better get your motherfucking ass. You owe me some money.
Yes, man, because it's time to go home, man. Y'all tripping. I gotta get the OG home. Y'all gotta get home.
Yeah,
facts.
Cause if y'all want to know more, man, check my OG out, man. He gonna be up there. Our OG, man. This our OG. He belong to all of us, man. No matter what color, creed. Cause hip hop, everybody owes hip hop something. Period. So let's go ahead on. You go check him out at the Chester's Reef. It's gonna be August 2nd. It's gonna be 4 shows the whole month. Every Saturday from 10 to 2. He gonna do shout outs. He gonna do music by request. This is your man G-Man, formerly from the Sugar Hill family. The address is 6523 Gateway Avenue, Sarasota, Florida.
Yes, in Sarasota, y'all.
So y'all
down
go
there
ahead
where
and
we
turn
at,
up.
941.
Hey, he's gonna be playing hits like Rapper's Delight, Hip Hop the Hippie, Apache, It Takes Two to Make a Thing Go Right, Joy and Pain, and then make sure you buy some doggone drinks.
And just so you early birds, I got you, because I'm gonna be the way I set it up is I'm doing it in 15-minute intervals. My shows, the way I do it and set it up is to do 15-minute intervals for you. So that means if you come this doors open at 9, the show starts at 10. So that means I'm gonna go on like 10, 15, 10:30, and I'm gonna do 15 minutes, then I'm gonna stop. Socialize with my people, sign autographs, take pictures. Then I'm gonna come back at an hour and do 15 more minutes so that the people that come in the middle can get a chance. And then at the end, I'm gonna do 15 more minutes for the late guys. See, and then I may even get up encore, because I got a lot of talent that's gonna be there with me that night, and I want to put them on spotlight too, because they deserve it. Like my man that just left.
DJ Winn?
No.
Nah, the other
Yeah,
artist.
I got
Why
DJ.
Bless?
I'm putting him up there.
Bless.
So
Yeah.
Why
Why
Bless?
Bless? Shout
Why
out to
Bless?
Why
I'm
Bless,
gonna bring
man.
him
Shout
up there.
out, man.
If you
Cool
show
brother,
up,
cool
if you
brother.
show up, I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna bring him
I
up
got
there.
somebody I want you to meet.
Yeah, and I got. You got a show that I want to meet too.
No, he's gonna be there. He's actually gonna.
No, you missing what I said.
Yeah.
I got a show. You got a show I want to meet.
Yeah.
That's already
for
it.
For the second time, we're gonna set everything up, man. Shout out to DJ Yasmin, aka Ari Yaya. Shout out to your boy DJ Joey, Joey D. Production. Shout out to all of them, man. Shout out to Chester
The
Reef,
Gambinos.
man. Shout out to the Gambinos, man.
Yeah.
Thank y'all for having us, man. Thank everybody that want to have the OG.
Eric
come out,
Beard.
man. Make sure y'all contact the OG. How can we contact you, OG?
Yeah, man.
Nick
How can we get in touch
Malone,
with
that's
you?
Off the Hook Seafood. If y'all know that's one of my investors. Eric Beard, you got to talk about that. PMI International, which is on the front of your shirt. You got to talk about all these things. You can get at me. Google me, the original G-Man of hip hop. That's on Google, so that you can get your facts. You can reach us. You can also reach us on Facebook. I got the Facebook page. It's GEE. Excuse me, that was 3 E's, 2 E's. GEE. Well, I was right.
Yeah, you
and
right.
M and a space and then MAN. Then you can go to the original G-Man on my fan page, my Twitter account. And once you go to Google me, all the other social outlets will be right there. You'll see of them. They all come. And if you got questions or you want to get a part of my artist development program, you can call the station here, and they have a number that they can give you. They got a website that you can get. I'm quite sure if you on their fan pages, you can get that. You can also you can call me. I got a number you can call directly. That's 404-822-3720. Once again, that's 404-822-3720, and we can get you set up. More than likely, I answers all my fans, so I might be the one to answer the phone. You never know.
Shout out to Jesus Christ and God, y'all.
All day.
Yes,
all
all
day.
day.
All day. It wouldn't be a Shizzle show without God. Y'all appreciate everybody tuning in this Sunday right here. Ohio Radio,
Yeah,
the Shizzle Show. And we out. Peace.
That's my man. You know. How you feel?